It's the night of the senior prom, and everybody is there, even Carrie White. The girl no one likes, and everyone makes fun of. The girl who lives in that creepy house with her cruel mother. The girl with the strange power. But tonight, no one will laugh at Carrie. She'll be voted Queen of the Prom. For Carrie, it will be a dream come true. For everyone else, it will be a nightmare. Carrie, a new film by Brian De Palma, starring Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, and John Travolta in his first motion picture role. If you have a taste for terror, you have a date with Carrie. Rated R.
These are the girls of Hamilton High. Tonight they'll be more beautiful than ever before in their lives. Because tonight is prom night. And someone will come to the prom alone, just to watch them dance, to see them fall in love, to see them die. Prom night. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home. Rated R.
Yes, yes, indeed. Everybody, welcome back. Happy Wednesday, Horror Heads. It's another edition of Horror 365 Live, episode number 75, and you are not seeing wrong. You don't need your glasses. You're looking at everything you're seeing here. You're supposed to be seeing. It's me, Swift. You're missing Jimmy J today. He has some things going on. He has to take care of a bunch of stuff. So I'm over here. We got the Princess of Pain herself right beneath me. Pages of Horror. Paige, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Horror 365 Live Day.
Horror 365 Live. It's the best day of the week. And
Absolutely.
all the way on the other side, we have the one and the only, the sensational Sam. What's up, Sam? How you doing? Besides spooking everybody out, what's going on?
I'm good. I got my seltzer water, so I'm ready to rock and roll with all you lovely people.
And right underneath Sam, we have the one and the only John Ho from Under the Floorboards. John, how you doing, bro?
Ready to, I'm sure Jaws is coming up today, so readying my body for that.
Oh yes, you know it. And last and certainly not least, we have the one, the only, the magnificent Marlo, the mind behind the madness, the head of Scream Scene NYC, Marlo Murphy in the house. Marlo, what is up?
Hey everybody, this is really exciting.
How you doing, Marlo? For everybody who doesn't know, Marlo runs Scream Scene NYC. Scream Scene NYC is an organization here in New York City that they throw movie screenings, all different events. They give coverage to all of the events going on in the New York City area within the horror community, and doing big things. They have Macabre Mondays every Monday night at Baker Falls in the LES. Anybody who doesn't know what the LES is, that's the Lower East Side. We have Pine Box. What's the frequency? The Pine Box Rock Shop, Marlo? Is that those screenings in the Pine Box Rock Shop? What's the frequency of that? Is that once a month?
That's once a month, yeah. Usually toward the end. It's always on a Saturday.
Okay, and that's on a Saturday. So that's what Scream Scene NYC is. Everybody here, everybody, what's up in the chat? Sorry I forgot to talk to you guys, but everybody, please follow Scream Scene NYC and sign up for that newsletter, because that newsletter tells you all of the happenings in New York City every month. Come straight to your inbox, and you find out everything that's going on in the New York City area as far as the horror community is concerned. But everybody, today we're talking about Summerween. What do you guys what do you guys think about Summerween? I know we're here. The summer just started. June 21st, the other day, Father's Day happened to be also the first day of summer. Or was that Saturday? I'm more discombobulated over here. But that's what I got all of you for. You guys are gonna help me out and carry me over through this journey. And we're gonna get into it really soon. But I'm over here on my phone, everybody, so I really can't see everybody in the live chat. So it's like every other week. I really can't see everybody in the live chat. But anyone that is here, thank you so much for taking the time every Wednesday night and tonight specifically to be here with us and to talk horror with us and to talk everything in the horror community, everything that we love, everything that we care about, everything that we enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us, man. We really appreciate you guys and girls and or ghouls and goblins. You know, we really appreciate you all. Uh,
Yes, yes.
but we got a special guest, Marlo, here. So Marlo, we you know, I spoke a little bit about Scream Scene NYC, but number one, I just want to talk to you real quick and just give us a little information. Number one, Marlo, who is Marlo Murphy? What got you into horror?
Wow, okay, going deep. So I got into horror at age 6. My parents rented The Fly, the 80s one, the Cronenberg one, and I snuck downstairs and hid behind the couch and watched it with them. And
Mm.
I can assure you that messed me the hell up the whole week. Nightmares every night. Way too young for that movie, but lifelong love of horror.
Mhm.
Nice, nice. So you started young, just like I did, just like I'm sure everybody else here did. But obviously, it was love at first sight because here you are, years later. Adult Marlo is the head of Scream Scene NYC. Now, Scream Scene NYC, I first heard about Scream Scene NYC, I would say the end of 2025. And you're coming up on a milestone. You're coming up on a 1 year anniversary of Scream Scene NYC. What exactly is Scream Scene NYC and what prompted you to start Scream Scene NYC?
So I sometimes describe it as a horror community project. I started Scream Scene almost exactly a year ago because I wanted to make horror a social experience. You know, there are a lot of clubs and businesses and creatives and, you know, people who are doing really amazing work to bring people together to share their love of horror. And I wanted to contribute to that and amplify it and really like do what I could to rebuild the scene. Because these days, you know, so much media and art is consumed privately as streaming content. And, you know, I'm all about going to the theater. I'm all about watching a grungy movie in a fun bar. Like, I want it to be something you can share. So that's why I started Scream Scene, and it has grown quite a bit in the last year. So I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Sounds amazing.
Sounds awesome.
That's the whole vibe, right? Like of what like I think all of us want.
I totally agree. I think, you know, I've heard so many people say that they're just not finding social opportunities as like organically as we used to. You know, it's just people don't have house parties, you know, we're missing the magic of like sitting on some couch and talking to somebody new. So I think, you know, this is a great way to sort of fill that gap. And it supports bars, you know, nightlife is struggling. And it's a lot of fun, which plain and simple is what we all want.
Awesome, awesome. Sounds amazing. I've made it out. I made it out to a few Scream Scene NYC events, and let me tell you, they're a really good time. I enjoy every single time. And you show some movies that people, you know, people don't really talk about too much. Like I went to one of your screenings that you were screening Nightbreed, you know, the Clive Barker film Nightbreed, and it was not only was it the film, it was the director's cut or the ultimate cut, and there were parts of this movie that I'd never seen before, and it was just a great atmosphere. It was great to see this movie with people who love horror films because it's a communal experience. It's something that we've gotten away from in the last maybe 10 years. You know, but there's nothing like it. There's nothing like watching a horror film with horror fans on a big screen, and you're hearing everybody gasp, you're hearing them laugh, you're hearing them scream, you're hearing them drop their popcorn, whatever the case may be. There's nothing like it. And a lot of the new generations have really been done a disservice through everything that's going on in the world with the advent of streaming services, which I don't think streaming services are bad. I think any platform that's going to give artists a way to get their art out for people to see, I think it's always a good thing. But it can't come at the expense of anything else. You know what I mean? It can't come at the expense of other ways for artists work to make money and get exposure and things like that. But I really, really enjoy Scream Scene's event. I just went to your event over the weekend. You had a Pride screening of Interview with the Vampire, and oh man, that's a movie that I'd never seen.
That's a good one.
I had never seen that film. You know, I just never watched it. You know, it came out in the '90s. You know, the '90s was different for Swift, so I really enjoyed it, and you make it so much fun, whether it be the specialty drinks for the, you know, based on the theme of the film, whether it's the specialty drinks at the bar or the drinking games, that the different drinking games that you cook up. Like you're really dedicated to making this an experience and making it so much fun for the attendees. And let me tell you, it was standing room only. I'm over here standing up. Marlo went and found a chair for me, brought me a chair. You know, so you're really killing it. You had Angus Beef, you know, performing live performances. You have raffles going. It's a lot of fun. You're really doing a great job with Scream Scene NYC, and I want to commend you. I want to applaud you for that. And yeah, I just want to give it up to you and everybody. If you're in the New York City area, the tri-state area, you have to make it out to one of these Scream Scene NYC events because they were a lot of fun, and it's unlike anything you've ever experienced. I mean, there's a lot of communities out there doing wonderful things, but it was different once you have the live performance aspect and the specialty drinks and all of it just changes the experience. It's a lot of great experiences, but this just adds layers to the experience. You know what I mean? So you're really, really doing a great job with it. I want to commend you.
I love the whole concept that you're doing, Marlo. I'm very eager and excited to attend one of them because I feel, I don't know if we all can say collectively, but for me at least, it's like harder when we get older. We're not in like school and join clubs anymore. Where are you going to find the horror community like in person besides these live streams or anything online? So being able to do it together in person and meet other people that have the same enjoyment as you do, it's a great way to make new friendships and just get out of your comfort zone as adults. So I think that's really awesome. Good for you, truly.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely. And
So I've
it's I'm sorry, Paige.
No, I said absolutely. 100% agree.
Yeah.
I say I've actually got.
It's all film selection.
Wait,
Sorry.
I missed you, John.
I was saying I've actually got a question for Marla, if that's okay. Because
Absolutely.
you're coming up on a year, I think I heard correctly. Okay. So I gotta know, like, with obviously there's a lot that goes into like these events and stuff. Is there a moment that's happened to you so far doing these that has like stood out to you where you're like, I fucking love doing this? Like, this is like really giving me something?
Yeah, actually, that's a great question. So I would say last summer I showed the original Hellraiser, which is one of my favorites. Not to give Clive Barker 2 shout outs in one night, but and we had almost 60 people at Pine Box. Like it was a packed room. People were sitting on the stage. Like it was just and everyone was drinking the cocktails. Everyone was having a great time. People stayed, and this is honestly something I really love and try to encourage, is people stayed after the movie and hung out. And they told me what they thought about it. And they talked about when they saw it the first time. And, you know, we got to like really hang out. And like, that's what I love. And like, it was just it was early on, you know, it was only, I think, my 3rd screening. And I was like, okay, I'm doing this. I love this. This is going to stick.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Yeah, it's all about community.
And Marlo,
like,
this is Sorry, Swift.
No, go ahead, Sam.
Is this like solely based in Brooklyn, or are you thinking down the road branching out a little bit to other
Oh gosh,
areas?
I'm always scheming. So right now we have 2 monthly screenings in Brooklyn, one at Pine Box Rock Shop in Bushwick and the other at the Tiny Cupboard at the border of Bushwick and Bed-Stuy. We also have Macabre Mondays every Monday at Baker Falls on the Lower East Side in Manhattan. So
Wow.
we've got 2 boroughs, 3 venues. It's busy. A lot to connect to. And you can keep up with all of it at screamscene.net. That's the website. You can sign up for the newsletter there. I didn't even talk about the newsletter. Oh my God. So every month I put out a horror events newsletter with a selection of everything that's going on in the city, some picks from indie cinemas, my own stuff, obviously. Just anything I can find that's so that there's like a one-stop shop for if you're a horror lover in the city, like what's going on? Where can you go and meet other people and hang out?
Love it.
Same.
We need more of that literally everywhere.
No,
I would-
literally.
Yeah, for real.
just like because I love that you were talking about like just people staying afterwards, and it's really cool because like with giving them the film initially, you give them also like the topic of conversation. That's the icebreaker, right? And you're already there for what you all love already. Like it's pretty brilliant, honestly.
Thank you. That
Yeah.
is exactly what I've said that to the audience sometimes. I'm like, if you have nothing else to talk about, you now have this movie. And if you have no one else to talk about, you talk with, you've got me. Like this is socializing on easy mode. So for those of you with social anxiety, which is I believe most of us these days, like, you know, I put it on like story mode for video game fans. Like this is the easiest way I can do it.
That's great.
So yeah, and it works. You know, I've seen people start friendships. I've seen people get dates. Not me, but you know, but people do connect, and it's so great to see.
It
I
really
love
is,
it.
and it's all. It's not all, but it's so much about film selection because that's what draws the people out at first. You know, at first glance, the film is what's going to draw people out. But once they make it out to one of the Scream Scenes events, they're going to see how much fun it is. They're going to see the energy in the place. They're going to see just everything that Marlo's putting into this stuff, and they're going to say this is must attend. You know, fair. You know, we must go to this every Monday night when they, you know, at Macabre Mondays at Baker Falls in the LES. Every Monday night we got to be here, or you know, once a month at the Tiny Cupboard, and the other time during the month at Pine Box Rock Shop. You know, it's just different venues, you know, 3 different venues, all giving something different. Like you go to Baker Falls. I remember Marlo, the first time I went to Macabre Mondays, you were doing The Shining, and I walked in this place. I listen. I know that area well, and I never saw Baker Falls in my life. I walked. I said, "Man, how did I ever miss this place?" I go in this place. This place looks like a haunted house. Like it looks like a man. It's just so awesome. The atmosphere is sick. It's the perfect venue to host horror film screenings, and they got a nice selection with the menu. You know, whether you want to get a little something to eat or get some drinks. You know, everything about it is so awesome, man. You look up and you see like the vines and the ivy and everything from the wicked tree. It kind of reminds me of Poltergeist. Yeah, so it's just, man, it just feels so good. And Pine Box Rock Shop is the same thing. You go to Pine Box Rock Shop, you're like, okay, this feels like a horror place. Then you go in the room where you do the screenings.
I like
and
that name. It's got a ring to it.
yeah, you're like, yo, now I see what this is. So you're really doing a good job, and you really made good choices with the places that you chose to do these screenings. I still haven't made it out to Tiny Cupboard yet. I gotta make it out there. But yeah, you're doing a great job, and just keep up the good work. And you have a big 1-year anniversary show coming up. When is that?
Yes, that is on July 18th. That one's at Pine Box.
Mhm.
We're gonna show Child's Play 2 because I launched with the original Child's Play. And personally, Child's
Nice.
Play 2 is my favorite in the franchise. With I would say Bride being a close second. I love Jennifer Tilly. She adds so much.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, so we're gonna have treats from Nefarious Confections, which is like a spooky bakery. We're gonna have
Nice.
a raffle, which is sponsored by what was their name again? Horror 365.
Whoa. You heard it here
Yeah,
first, everybody.
What?
so
Drop the
excited to have you
bomb.
guys be
Boom.
part of this.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. We're
yeah,
so
show up
excited
at
to be part of it.
yeah, so 6 p.m. July 18th, Pine Box Rock Shop, and you can keep up with that at screamscene.net or on Instagram at screamscenenyc. I really should just like have a sign or something.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited for the anniversary show. 1 year flew by. Like I wasn't there in the beginning, but I was there right after the beginning. And the months just passed, and you keep kicking butt. So congratulations to you, and thank you so much for allowing us, our 365, to be a part of your such an important milestone, 1 year anniversary. Thank you for allowing us to have anything to do with it. You know what I mean? We really appreciate it. It's an honor, and we're gonna bring it. July 18th, come on out, come to the 1 year
Join us.
anniversary show of Scream Scene because it's gonna be a good time, and come on out and be ready to have some fun.
Well,
Now,
thank you so
Marlo,
much.
when you pick the movies, how do you go through that process? Do you talk to other people, get like a second opinion because you're conflicted, or you just know exactly what you want?
God, I probably should get other opinions. I'm kind of like a tyrant about it, actually. I do almost everything by myself. I get a little bit of help from these two guys, Peter and Adam. Adam is actually better known as the Bad Movie Night Brooklyn guy. But pretty much everything from choosing the films, making the promo graphics, writing the newsletter, writing the emails, hosting the events, planning them, all of it is me.
Jeez.
So I usually just think about like what movies do I like, what feels like the vibe this month, what have I shown too much of? I do a lot of 80s horror just because like that's where my heart is. So sometimes I'm like, oh, I should probably shake it up and do something a little more recent. Or like, oh, we've done a lot of like really schlocky, like, funny bad horror. Let me do something a little bit more serious. But yeah, it's just me usually sitting right here, thinking it through, and it's really, really fun. And it means I'm always needing to watch more horror. So that's where my streaming subscriptions come in. Because otherwise I'll run out and then
So you're like the jack of all trades. You got like juggling many hats. Seems like.
Also, be the queen, be the tyrant, be
Yeah.
be the queen.
It's your show. It's your show. You're running
I
it.
like to think of myself as, like I don't have a good metaphor ready to go. I probably should, but there's so much going on in the community, so there's always so much inspiration and so much to play off of. Sometimes I'm like ready to do a movie, and then someone else with a bigger audience does it, and I'm like, let me bump that down a little bit, and then it turns out when I show it later, it's the best time. So, like, there are ways in which it becomes a communal, like an expression of what everyone's doing.
Absolutely. So we got that. We got the 1 year anniversary. What's coming up this Monday? This for Macabre Mondays this Monday at Baker Falls. What's coming up on Monday? What do you got coming
Oh
Monday?
gosh. Okay, so this Monday I'm showing Dead Alive, the Peter Jackson film.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson.
We just did Midsommar, so this could not be a bigger
Oof.
tonal
Oh.
shift. Like
Movie.
going from like high concept Ari Aster A24 vibes to just splatterfest nonsense zombie garbage. I cannot wait.
Perfect.
Strange.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like that. One side of the
Yeah.
spectrum to the other. It works.
I prefer one of those films to the other.
I like
Absolutely.
to mix it up.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, so Marlo, what is the social media is looking like for Scream Scene NYC? What are the social media handles? Where can people follow you to stay besides the newsletter that you spoke about? Everybody sign up for that newsletter. But besides the newsletter, where can people go just to see what you've got going on?
So right now it's just Instagram. I I try to stay off socials. I'm not succeeding, but yeah. So that's and I think there's a real robust horror community on Instagram. I'm sure you guys have found the same. So that felt like the one to really invest my time in. So that's
Mhm.
at Scream Scene NYC. That's Scream Scene NYC.
Oh, Mama
and
Swift's in the chat here in like 2 seconds.
sorry.
Thank you, man.
I said Mama Swift's gonna have that in the chat here in like 2 seconds. She's got your back on. She's got
Yeah,
your back on how to call.
Love you,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I post there pretty regularly. Sometimes I post things first there just because that's the way it works out.
Mhm.
I'll be posting tomorrow the details of the anniversary screening, so check it out. And then early next week, Monday or Tuesday, depending on how it comes together, the newsletter will hit inboxes, and that's at screamscene.net. I really should look into getting the .com, but I don't have it, so it's .net.
Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I guess I should say that to kick off the second year of Scream Scene, I'm doing a whole summer of sequels, celebrating the
Ooh.
Never Say Die spirit of horror. There's always another movie. There's always another chance for a damn good time at the movies. So it's a complete takeover. All my venues, all my events for July and August. Just a fun, again, very diverse, mixed up, messy assortment of sequel picks, including an all-day Jaws-a-thon with horror host Martin Monster, which I believe is
Oh,
a friend
Hey,
of
Martin.
Martin
that
Monster.
will be coming up. And again, you can find it at screamscene.net.
There you go.
That one's
There
going to
you
be
go.
July 12th.
Jaws-a-thon.
July 12th. That's
Jaws-a-thon
cool.
is gonna
I
be
like
so
that.
fun.
You guys are
Oh,
gonna have
somebody should dress up as like an inflatable shark.
Yeah. John, you should make it out
Kneeling
to
that.
Jaws-a-thon. I know that's your favorite, you know.
I tell you what, I would definitely get on a plane to go to one of these events, and it's not going to be for that one.
Yeah, John, we gotta get you up here.
I don't want to bring the crowd down. Everyone's asshole to shut up. Well, he shut up.
So wait, you're saying you wouldn't get on a plane, but would you get on a boat?
Honestly, probably.
A train, a boat.
He's gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah.
We're gonna need one of those.
It'd be weird though, because it'd be me on like a pontoon with like Tech 9 and shit, just like shooting around with water.
You on a canoe, John. I think you're more of a canoe man.
Oh man, it's hilarious.
Sounds
Marlo,
like
I know-
365 needs a legal department.
Oh, for sure. But Marlo, I know I already said you're the mind behind the madness. You're the one that makes everything go around, and I know you're very busy. You're welcome to stay on a little bit more if you got some time. If not, thank you so much for blessing us with your presence and talking to the audience. Thank you so much for allowing Horror 365 to be a part of your 1-year anniversary event. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for so much you do for the horror community in New York City, because
thank you.
Marlo keeps you updated on everything that's going on, whether it's Brooklyn Horror Society, whether it's Astoria Horror Club, whether it's what's going on at the Twisted Spine, anything going on, whether it's Martin Monster, anything going on. The place to find all of this news in one spot is Scream Scene NYC. So thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. This was really fun. I'm so excited for everything
Awesome.
you do. You guys are such huge champions of the community. You're always supporting everybody, and I love to see it.
Thank you.
So I
Appreciate it.
will see you again very soon. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
So great, Marlo.
Thank you,
Let's
Marlo.
do it. Can't wait. Thank you, Marlo. Thanks for joining us. Everybody follow Marlo, screamscene.net, Scream Scene NYC on IG, and get your fix of everything that's going on in New York City. All right, so that was it. That was Marlo. That was Marlo from Scream Scene NYC. Wonderful conversation, doing big things in the community. And
I love it. That's incredible.
yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for the 1 year anniversary. I can't wait to be there, and let's have some fun over there, because it's really a good time, and let's show up and show out like only we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Swift, this is a new feature to me on here, but I can see the chat. Actually.
Can you?
Awesome.
I see the
Okay.
chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so if we want to do some shout outs, I can definitely do that from here.
Yes, please. I would greatly appreciate
What?
that. That's awesome.
I want to
I
see
was
the
gonna
chat.
say, so first of all, I gotta give it up to my number one, Nemo. You're
I love you,
Yeah.
Nemo.
Nemo, what's up?
Oh, I see it.
I love you so much.
all right. We've got obviously Mama Swift in the chat as always. We got
Hey,
Martin.
man.
We've got Michael Class.
Mo, we love you.
Hey, what's up, Mike?
We've got Sean's Horror Corner. We've got the man himself who's going to dog me tonight is Rob Humphrey.
Oh, there we go. Your ultimate.
Rob, I miss you.
What's up, Rob?
Brendan Walden. I really appreciate the love. He said, "Hey, it's John."
Brendan.
Take that.
What's up, Brendan? Everybody check out Our Life of Horror. Brendan, what's up, bro? Thanks for joining. Thank you, Sean Rhodes, Sean's Horror Corner. Thanks for joining. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Thanks for showing up and showing out for us. Appreciate it.
I was saying, we got Rebecca Hope.
Hey, Barbie girl in the Barbie world. What is the deal?
We got Gabby in the chat.
Hey, Gabby. Thank you.
Pretty lit chat going on today.
Oh, Jimmy J's in the chat.
He is.
We got Jimmy J. Hey, Jimmy J. What's up, bro?
Jimmy.
The busiest man in show business, right there.
Strolling.
Also, I think this is my favorite comment I've seen so far is I hear Rob is single, but the window will close fast.
I saw that.
Oh.
I was gonna make a comment, but
Hey, listen, jump on it while you can. Jump on it while you can. Rob the Heartthrob is here and in effect.
Rob the Heartthrob.
Let's not forget, we do have Greg Brewer in the chat as well.
Hey, Greg.
Greg Brewer in the house. What's up? What's happening?
Where's Tony?
Tony is in the chat. Tony just fucking.
You got Tony? Hey, Tony, how are you?
And we got Nanette. We
What's
got a whole. We got a whole.
Man.
We're packed.
We got a gang in here. How's everybody? Shout out to Mike Ricci. Thank you so much. Mike actually, well, I'm not going to put his business out there, but Mike works in the film industry, and we've been knowing Mike for a little bit, but we met him in person finally at Martin Monster's event that just passed. Martin Monster just had a Freddy's Dead event that passed a couple weeks ago. We met Mike Ricci in person, and thank you. He came bearing gifts. Thank you so much for what you blessed me with. I appreciate you, bro. And thank you for making a lot of connections that you've made. Everybody in the chat, you're going to see some of these connections, and you're going to see some of these conversations come to fruition right here on Horror 365 Live. Filmmakers and all different types of personalities in the game. So thank you so much, Mike. We really appreciate you.
This is so freaking cool. I did not know this feature existed. I could see everybody's comments. That is awesome.
I think it's new.
Is it new?
I genuinely think that's a new update because I know that see the chat before.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it's weird. It shows, like, I guess if they're on YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
God, I feel
that's
old. I just need bifocals right now.
So, yeah, but that's a nice feature. I wish I could see these things, but thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. I still don't find these things. Let's talk about Let's talk. Oh man, give me 1 second, guys. I'm having some little technical difficulties here.
Da, da,
Um, do
da.
you guys hear anything?
Yep, you're
I
clear.
can hear you.
Oh, you okay? So I'm clear. All right. So boom. Let's keep it going, guys. How's everything going? What was your weekends looking like? What you guys been up to?
Work. Work, 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 work. Rihanna was
I got back from a Dean Martin festival. That was fun.
I love being Martin.
Yikes! Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Why'd you say it like that? Why'd you say
I just realized there was a whole ass festival. That's crazy.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
My
interesting. Yeah.
my boyfriend's family has been going for like I think 20 years now in Ohio.
Love that.
Wow.
I'll tell you,
Yikes.
I will tell
Interesting.
you,
I
old
never
people
knew.
know how to party.
Oh,
I'm sure they do.
that's
It was a
why the
great
highest
time.
statistic of STDs is in nursing homes because
Yeah,
they
oh,
Yeah.
I work in
Yeah.
assisted living. Chill.
Yeah. They're from.
Oh,
No,
Listen.
they are dating, but
Yeah.
they're
I
dating,
was
but
gonna
Listen.
ask a question,
They're
but I
from
was
the
gonna
good
do
old
it
days.
first.
You
we don't
know.
want to talk about the good details.
Yeah. That's crazy. Listen. They want to have fun too. You know.
Yeah.
They're
Jerry,
But
old, but they're not dead.
if
They're
Dead
old, but they're not
Yeah.
Death
dead.
was at
exactly.
every day, I'd be fucking laying pipe too, dude. Like,
Oh.
No, but
So
yeah, it's not wrong.
because what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna wake up tomorrow, it's gonna knock on your door, and you're like, damn.
yeah, the good old Grim Reaper is gonna be right there. Your time. It's your time.
You
But
never know.
yeah, let's get into
know.
it, man. Let's talk about this new concept that's been going. This concept that's been is becoming prominent over the last, I would say, the last 15 years. You guys may say even longer, but this new concept called Summerween, because this episode is called the Rise of Summerween. So let's talk little bit about Summerween. What is Summerween to each one of you? What do you guys think about this concept called Summerween? What do you guys think about it?
All right, wait.
Paige, I see your hands up.
Hello. Wait, so
Present.
I'm obsessed with the concept. I love it. Listen, if we can have Christmas in July, we can have Summerween.
Boom.
Halloween,
Interesting.
it should be every month. Like I don't know. Let's replace Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, like all of it with Halloween. So I love it. I do. And yeah.
And how long do you remember Summerween being a thing? How far back do you
Honestly,
remember
like last
Summerween being
year.
a
Well,
thing?
honestly, last year.
Oh,
I've never heard of it.
oh, last year.
She had a
Okay.
party last year, and then she's having a party this year, which I have to miss both of them, but that's okay. Life's okay.
Aw.
But no, like she
Oh,
had parties with skeletons and Hawaiian shirts and let's carve watermelons and
That
shit.
sounds
Like
so much fun.
I love it, but I've never heard of it since last year. So
oh wow. Okay. How about you, Sam? Summerween. How long have you been aware of this thing, and what does it mean to you?
To be frank, I like the concept. I think it's cool because you get to spruce it up a little bit in the hot weather, you know. You got the inflatable pool and you can wear your horror bathing suit and like creepy inflatable animals and stuff and
Hmm.
your drinks, your beverages, you know, and your snacks, but it doesn't really affect me any different because when you celebrate it 365, to
You
me
heard?
it doesn't really affect me much. But I do
Well,
agree with
Sam.
Paige. Like, I wish it was more so. I'm glad because I just heard about it probably like 4 years ago about Summerween.
Okay.
Mainly because, like, I think with like the photo shoots and stuff, they started turning that concept involved. So girls
Hmm.
could dress up and be whatever they want, cosplay. But I hope it becomes more heavily populated so people could appreciate Halloween more days throughout the year besides just October.
heck
So
yeah.
Gotcha. And John, what about you? Summerween as a concept, as an idea, as something that's been going on. Like, how long have you been aware of it, and what are your thoughts? on the actual concept of Summerween.
Yeah. Two things. First, we got Aaron in the chat saying, "Hey guys, 4 legends right here. Bring on the Summerween."
Oh, Aaron, what's up? Everybody follow A&B Horror Movies.
And straight up, Nemo said one of the most brilliant things in this chat so far. Let's make pineapple jack-o'-lanterns. And I'm
oh my god,
here for that. I am so here for that.
That's on my to-do list for tomorrow.
So just keep it away from that pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, stop, chill.
Sam already kind of took part of it because I am like, I've always been one of those people where horror is 365. Like it is, it's not just a genre, it's a lifestyle, as some people would say. But but as far as the Summerween concept, like I thought, like I don't celebrate fucking anything except for Christmas for whatever reason. But fuck, love me some Christmas. Love fucking Christmas.
Love me some Christmas.
Because again, I got horror every day, so it's like, what's been really cool about it is kind of see people kind of run with it a little bit. Like I've seen some influencers where they have like a Summerween tree that they decorate with like ornaments and shit like that. It's cool. Like it's a fun, cool concept. And I think it's helping move more people to the horror side of things, which is really nice, you know, and it's nice to see the fan base grow because like I'm so over like the gatekeeping stuff and shit like that. Like I know I have like abrasive takes on stuff most of the time, but it's also one of those things where it's all in fun and it's about like, you know, it's my opinion, that's your opinion. You can have some fun with it. And it's cool to see people like really take a concept like Summerween and just run with it. They're like, I get to do my mascara up to my eyebrows and fucking decorate a tree and like, I don't know, give out candy to kids in the street or whatever. But it's been really cool. I didn't know that it was necessarily a thing, except I guess it like in the last 3 years, I think is where it really kind of like started to have its hike up. And I started seeing like more influencers do stuff that are like horror related and stuff like that. And I'm just like over here in the cheering section watching the burning. So I'm
That's funny. But yeah, I agree. And I would say I didn't really hear the term Summerween until maybe the last 4 or 5 years, like you guys said. But as a concept, what made me start acknowledging Summerween was how you start noticing Halloween was creeping deeper and deeper into the summer. So I remember you would have the Halloween stores would pop up, you know, Labor Day, right? And about 12 to 15 years ago, I started noticing in August, Spirit Halloween. I forgot the other store we used to have before Spirit, but Spirit Halloween, August. Oh, they're putting it here. It's the beginning of August. They're putting all of the signs up and everything on Spirit Halloween. You know, because Spirit Halloween, a lot of these places are pop-ups. And you just notice, yeah, they're prepping it early August. I'm like, man, okay. And they're like, oh, coming soon, Spirit Halloween. And then you start realizing it's the second week, the end of the second week of August or the beginning of the third week of August. And the doors are open. And you're like, holy moly. And they've got Halloween things. Like it's not even, you know, the kids are not even back in school yet. Well, at least not up here. You know, you got some of these states in the South where the kids are back in school in July. And like, what happened to summer vacation? You know? But yeah, I started noticing spirits earlier and earlier in August started popping up, Spirit Halloweens. And
I gotta say,
yeah.
No, you mentioned Spirit Halloween, and I have quite an issue with them. I'm very upset that they took away 3 locations that were right by my house for years, and I have nothing near me anymore. So I'm very bitter.
Spirit, you got to do better. Spirit, you got to do better. You can't do that to Sam. You could do it to anybody else. Once you do it to Sam, now we got a problem. Yeah. Once you do it to Sam, now we got a problem. So Spirit, get your act together. It's June. We're almost July. So if you want to make it right, make sure Summerween gets jumps off the right way, and you better be there in July by Sam, just so she knows that Spirit Halloween's gonna be there. They're gonna be there for all 3 locations. You
I
better
will
be
be
there in
there
July.
every day. I don't know why they
Yeah,
took away those 3 locations. They were
yeah, that's
wonderful
terrible.
locations, and they just never returned. They never came back. And
Did
Yeah, that
business
I
sucks.
don't know what
because
the
that's
reason is.
usually what it is.
Yeah,
But
that
they were like
sucks.
consistent for years at the same location. So for years,
Oh,
like
of course.
probably a decade, they were in that same spot. And I was so excited because I was like, I know where I'm gonna go every
Yeah,
year.
yeah,
And I showed
yeah.
up, I'll never forget, I showed up to the one that's the closest to my house, and it was like completely blacked out, like renovations. Now it's like a
Terrible.
doctor's office. Go to
Ooh,
another urgent
well,
care.
listen, people
Rough.
get sick. People get sick. They need to see the doctor. But listen, Summerween is pretty important, right? So you know,
Care, I'm taking
but
my
yeah, I
Tylenol.
started seeing the Spirit Halloweens pop up, and then just seeing more and more online, on social media and everything. I was never really a social media guy until I really got heavy into the horror community as a part of Horror 365. Um, I had IG since the beginning days, and I think I had, what was it, maybe 15 years. I put like 6 posts, and it was like all from back then when it first came out. I
Aw.
became more. I'm still learning IG and social media now. Yeah, I'm that guy. I don't know nothing about what's the other thing? Uh, Snap. I don't know about Snap. I don't know about IG. I don't know about none of this stuff. I'm on the job. This is OJT
Oh,
on the job training.
Snapchat. I thought you were talking about like Snap benefits at first. So I was like, brother, that's just a
Yeah. No. That's another show. That's another show. But
For anybody over 30.
yeah. But as I started getting more and more into social media, I started seeing people posting more and more about uh, Halloween needs to come sooner, or it would be June, and then like
Mhm.
only X amount of weeks until October 31st, and I said, wow, people are really salivating for Halloween in the summer months, like. And then I started seeing other things like November 1st. People put, okay, only 364 more days until our
Yep,
day Halloween.
I do
So
that.
I started seeing, oh, people are really, and I always knew people loved Halloween. Everybody always wants to throw the best Halloween party. Everybody wants to have the best costume for Halloween. That's always been a thing. But summer, Summerween as a concept, that was the first time I really started noticing it and acknowledging it as a thing. And you know, we've started seeing an abundance of like Summerween themed activities going on. Actually, some of
Yeah.
our friends, the Syracuse Horror Club, Carol on Air, and Jordana for the Pretty Killer Podcast, they are the Syracuse Horror Club, and they are putting together a big event in August. It's called Summerween at the Park, and this thing they have vendors. They're gonna have it's a big thing at the park. It's called Summerween at the Park. So everybody follow Syracuse Horror Club on social media, on Instagram, Syracuse Horror Club. That's Syracuse, New York. For everybody that doesn't know, it's upstate New York. It's a few hours from where I am, and I'm gonna try to make it up there because Kara and Jordana are both spectacular human beings and great content creators, and I know they got something amazing in store for all of the Harvard fans up in Syracuse and anyone who decides to go there. It's a free event, so make sure you guys follow them and check it out because Summerween is here. Summerween is a big thing, and they're gonna make it even bigger. Trust me. Um, but yeah, okay. So
I like how
now we've all established.
sorry, I don't know how it is with you guys, but I've noticed the past couple of years there are horror attractions like walkthroughs and all that stuff. They're doing it throughout the summer. And maybe they've always done that, but I've noticed that in the past couple of years that there is a lot more horror attractions, at least on the East Coast, that will do halfway to
Hmm.
Halloween or like a 4th of
Yes.
July, type of haunt walkthrough. They even have the campouts. Like it's rare, but every couple of like years they have the campouts where you get to actually sleep out at the horror attraction, watch a movie, and then just stay there overnight. And I like that they're doing that, and I hope they continue to do it because it just gives you that excitement for the fall and the continuation of fully loving horror. That's what I like about Summerween.
No, I think you're right. Absolutely. I think that is an uptick because I've noticed that down here because we have I think it's called Spooky Woods. I don't know. I don't go to attractions because I don't like people touching me. I know they're not supposed to, but I've had way too many problems at these places before.
Hey, listen, it's hard to keep their hands off of you, man. You should listen. Just accept it. Just accept that you're a sex symbol. You know, it's hard for everybody to keep their hands off of you, man. Just embrace it, man.
I don't know if it's my animalistic magnetism that I have or what. Like the amount of times
it's the way you word things. It's the way you word things, John.
I want to touch him. But no, I have noticed that that's like a much bigger thing now. Nemo said, John said, you can look but no touch.
You need a shirt that says that. So when you go to the haunch, literally, don't touch
but I'm glad that those are happening more because a lot of people really love those attractions, and most people have a really good time at them. So it's cool to see the uptick of that. And like Sam, I think you're right. Like I think the extensions for that, like what Swift was talking about with like these stores staying open later, like Spirit and shit throughout the year, is really kind of, or even opening early, you know, or however you look at time. Because time is a social construct. But like whatever your vibe is to like, they're like, we can make a little bit more money on this. And I'm wondering if this is going to be like, is it possible that these places are going to wind up being year round, or if they're going to see how far they can push it so that there's still like a hot item when they're out? Because if you give something to somebody all the time, other than horror itself, but when you give somebody something all the time and it's easily accessible, you kind of fall off it a little bit, you know what I mean? And it's
I don't know. I would be Spirit Halloween's #1 customer. I would be going there every day.
Totally agree.
Morning, night.
She spent $4,000 in fake blood.
Why? When was the last time you saw Sam? I don't know. She was living in a cardboard box outside of the dumpster at Spirit Halloween.
In the middle of the Spirit Halloween.
We got.
Hey, Storm.
Hello.
Hello.
Stormy. Welcome.
What's up, Mama?
How are you guys?
All right. You came just at the right time. Just the woman we were looking for at the right time.
Yeah.
How you doing, Storm? How's everything?
Everything's good. My daughter won, so that's always a plus. They won.
Oh, okay. The champ is here. Absolutely. That's what's up.
That's right.
There you go. Good. So you came in the midst of us discussing this Summerween as a concept, as an event, as something that people look forward to, and you came right at the right time. What are your thoughts on Summerween? How long has Summerween been something that you've known about? How long have you acknowledged it? And what exactly does Summerween mean to you?
So I feel like Summerween is just becoming like it's now becoming a big thing, but to me, it's always been a big thing. We love Halloween all year round, so why not bring it into the summer with the cutesy little watermelon pumpkin things? And I don't know, I've always been into it, but I only recently just started like having Summerween parties and everything like that. So I just love it. I'm here for it. I love that everybody's getting in on the bandwagon to it. I mean, why not bring more Halloween for everyone?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we love Halloween, we love horror, we love everything that has anything to do with the genre. So giving us more of it isn't a bad thing. And at the very least, it's introducing more people, to the genre, to Summerween as an idea, as a concept, as an activity. You know what I mean? So it's awesome. Um, how did we get here? How do you guys think we got here to a point where Summerween is a thing? Because for a long time, for a really long time, horror, scary stories, scary things have been a part of the summer. When you think
Mhm.
about summer
Yeah.
camp, telling stories around the fire, right around the campfire, it's always been a thing. When you think about monster movies, like look at Tremors, you know,
Mhm.
Tremors. We don't know if it was the summer or not, but it was a hot environment. John's favorite film, Jaws. You look at Jaws. That was the original summer blockbuster. And for anyone who doesn't know what a I mean, I know we all use the term blockbuster right now, but what a blockbuster actually is, and the reason that Jaws got that title of summer blockbuster was because the line of people to buy tickets to see that film, was so popular that the line of people went around the entire square block. So that line went around four sides of a block. So they called it a blockbuster because they busted the block. So that's where that term came from. Jaws was the very first summer blockbuster. But we got we've always had movies come, horror movies come out in the summer and do well. Um, we've also had horror movies come out during different holidays and stuff like that. But the summertime, um, you look at so many of these movies that take place. Like I talked about camps earlier, but so many of these films, horror films, take place at camp. Whether
Mhm.
it's The Burning, like John was just talking about, Friday the 13th, or Sleepaway Camp, even like
Mhm.
the summer has always been a season that has been very how could I say it? It's always accommodated uh, horror and scary tales. Um,
Mhm.
so how did we get here? How did we get here with Summerween as just infiltrating the social diaspora, whatever you want to call it? How do we get here?
I
What do you
think
guys
to
think?
some degree, I feel like to some level, maybe even subconsciously or like subliminally, there was always summer ween because, like you were mentioning, Swift, with summer camps, right?
Mhm.
What do you do
Mhm,
when you're at summer camp or when you're camping out with friends or family? You tell ghost stories. Maybe not everybody did, but people would tell spooky stories around the campfire to scare the kids or scare each other. So I think
mhm,
it was always there at some point, especially when you watch those concepts of summer horror movies like Sleepaway Camp, Friday the 13th, like all that stuff. And I
Mhm.
think over time, because of the advancements of this genre, there's like a huge spectrum of it that we want more. We need more. And I think they heard us. I think they see us. So I think they just wanted to expand to fit our needs. But I'm
mhm,
glad it's here and I hope it keeps thriving. But I really think that it was always there. We just didn't really recognize it the way we recognize it now.
mhm.
No,
I
I agree
agree.
with Sam. I think this is something that's been like a long time coming. I think we just didn't have a name for it for the longest time because it is like, horror has always thrived on, again, the 365 concept. It's like, where do we like any time frame is where you can put a horror movie. You can make Black Christmas. You can make Toby Hooper's masterpiece Gator. Like you can
Mhm,
do Anaconda. You can do fucking Lake Placid. You can do whatever you want, you know.
mhm,
And I like Midsommar, Sacrament, whatever. Like there's
yeah.
no restrictions for when you get to do it. And I think it's really cool that people are like really latching onto this concept and being like, or because the thing is like we have so many summer horror movies to watch, right? Like there's
Absolutely.
because the qualifier is it's just hot. Like
Yeah,
as long as it feels hot in the movie, it's fine.
yeah, 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 for sure. How about you, Paige?
Honestly, I feel like Spirit didn't start opening their store for Christmas until like 2 years ago, like something. So I feel like once that caught on, like Summerween caught on, or maybe that's just how I feel in my brain because I just learned about it recently, like last year. Like Storm had a party last year, and I was like, Summerween, bro, but I couldn't make it. But now I can't make it this year either, and I'm depressed. But I didn't know about it till last year, and I didn't go to like Spirit's Christmas store until last year. So I feel like it's a correlation, but it could just be coincidence. I don't know.
Well, they did start opening up earlier last year, I noticed, because they started opening like in select areas, obviously like higher population and shit like that. But they started opening in like August.
And I'm here for it. I love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
I was looking of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you once again you can't make the party because we all know the party ain't a party till Paige comes through. You know,
Right.
so I'm sorry, Storm, that unfortunately Paige won't be able to make the Summerween party. So, you know, I'm terribly sorry. Listen, it's okay. It's okay. Take a breather. You know, you're gonna do good, kid. You're gonna do good with this party, as you always do.
Of course.
It's the most depressing party.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but you know,
I just won't look at the pictures. I'm gonna be so sad.
yeah.
Rob said
Paige will make it
Paige
to the
being
next one.
antisocial again.
No, I'm gonna be
Oh.
house sitting.
Rob,
I feed the
yes.
cats. I gotta clean the litter box. I got a job. I got a job to do.
All right,
You
guys. So
Emo off. So
yeah, so we're here talking about Summerween. Let's talk about Summerween movies. What are some of the favorite summer movies that you guys think about when you think about summertime, and when you think about Summerween as a concept? What are some of the films that you guys think about? How about
Cabin
you,
fever.
Storm?
oh, this list is
Right.
so fucking long.
I have to say Friday the 13th. I mean, come on.
Mhm.
Which arguably is probably the best one.
I
Like-
absolutely agree.
Like I do. I have a special place in my heart for Takes Manhattan because I think that movie's incredible.
Someone agrees with me.
Picking up.
You-
Don't get Rob
You kick
started,
me in the
though.
balls every time.
I love John.
I love that. I had so much fun with that movie, but Jason Takes Canada. Jason Takes Vancouver is what it's called. But I had so much fun with that.
I
It was
too.
a lot of good stuff.
I watched that man literally pick up a dude by a syringe that he shoved.
Yeah, that was sick. And for the longest time, I'm sorry, John. For the longest time, I thought the guy that he picked up with the syringe, I thought that was the guy from Creepshow 2. The guy with the long hair. I didn't know they were two different people.
Oh yeah. I looked him up. I was like, wow, that guy had gorgeous hair. Look at that lock.
Yeah. He was going nuts with it. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say I love the meme format that has come out of that too, where he's like walking down the street and the kids are listening on the boombox and he just fucking destroys it. So like half the time on the internet, Betty Wop or some shit.
That was an iconic scene. That scene right there was iconic. And Jason Takes Manhattan came out in the summertime. It came out July, I want to say 28th or 27th, something like that. 1989. It came out in the summer. So Summerween was a thing, like horror movies coming out in the summer.
Yeah.
Let's look at another film that a lot of people don't think is a horror film, and it's not pushed as a horror film, but it is a horror film because it's based on a horror book. And Celia from Let's Talk Terror, yes, Jurassic Park is a horror movie. It was a summer film, but it was a horror movie disguised with an adventure film soundtrack. You look at the opening scene of that film. That's pure horror.
Traumatized me.
Pure horror.
They killed a kid.
Pure horror.
Yeah. Pure horror.
It was like one of the first movies where like they off the child, and I was like, oh my god, I'm too young for this.
Yeah.
John
You look at the
F.
T-Rex
Return of the Living
scene.
Dead and Piranha
Yeah,
3D.
T-Rex scene, horror.
I love Piranha. All the
Piranha.
Piranha movies.
Very nice.
I love Piranha 3D. I actually wish I went to see Piranha 3D in the movies. I didn't, I didn't see it because I was like, this is a goofy film. At that time 3D was coming out. They were doing everything in 3D. I'm like, it's just a cash grab. But that Piranha 3D was really fun. I would have had a lot of fun with that in the movie theater in 3D, but I didn't see it in the movie theater, but I love it nonetheless. I watch it every summer, every July. I watch that. I watch Jaws. I watch Shark Night 3D, like all of these summer movies. I really like the film Crawl that came out back in 2019, 2018. I really like that film
that
Crawl.
was actually really good. That was really
what is
good.
that?
Crawl. So it's like
oh my god, I love that movie.
Yeah.
What's her last name? She was in Skins. I don't know. Favorite TV show.
I just love that a dude, like at the very beginning of that movie, they're like, "There's a hurricane. Like you can't go this way," and she's like, "Eat me," and just like,
literally though.
Yeah.
Also, I did see Piranha 3D in theaters, and that was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm jealous.
I went because Danielle Panabaker was in it, and she will just always. I will always go see anything that she's in.
The channel star.
The quote, yeah.
It's why I saw the Friday the 13th
so
was
jealous.
because she was in it, and it was awesome. And Jared Padalecki was in it for whatever reason.
Yes. It was so much fun. Like I really wish I would have experienced that how you did. That would have really made my summer. That also came out. Piranha 3D also came out in the summer. I believe it came out in August or something like that. I remember when it came out. I remember the marketing. I remember everything, and I was just like, at that time they were just putting everything out in 3D, and I was just like, oh man, I'm not good. And then they're not getting me again, because 3D was always the premium price. And I'm like, man, they got me with all these films, man. Like they're not getting me again, man. Piranha 3D. I saw the original Piranha anybody from New York back in Channel 11. I saw the original Piranha on Channel 11 on Saturdays and Sundays. They would show the reruns and stuff like that. So I saw that, and I'm like, man, they're just redoing it with the 3D gimmick. I said they're gonna rob us again, And I eventually got around to watching. It was just so much fun. I really wish I did see that in the theater. Shark Night 3D wasn't as good, but I did like Shark Night 3D. Good little summer movies. It was borderline. Like I would give it a C. It just passed. It's just entertaining enough for me to give it a watch every couple of years. So every so often. I didn't hate it, but it wasn't a magnificent film. It wasn't the most fun film that I've ever seen, but it was good enough for me to watch it every couple of years. Talking about Summerween. What are some other movies that you guys watch for?
Tony's dropping
giving
which
a
one?
huge list.
I said Tony's dropping some bombs right now with Pitcher and Joyride.
Oh yeah, have at it.
Joyride is so good.
Wrong Turn, dude. Joyride is like one of my I love that.
Yes,
I love Joyride so much because there was just something about that dude's voice on the CB radio. Where he's like, let me talk to Katie. I'm just like, oh my god, brother.
Joyride was wild.
Yeah, I love that movie. It's a good one.
And I loved Wrong Turn too. That I always loved Mila Kunis, or not Mila Kunis, Jesus. Eliza Dushku. They look very similar. I think that's an easy one to make sense.
What
but
did most?
I think
Amityville Nando. Amityville NATO. How do you say that?
Amityville NATO.
Amityville NATO. Amityville NATO. Oh my goodness.
That's real?
Amityville NATO. That sounds atrocious. That's hilarious.
What about I know what we did last summer. Probably not popular, but I kind of always liked it. Just the first one though. I couldn't do the new one. And I
the new one was too much.
One, but,
yeah, I
have a whole list.
I love anything with a hook. So
yeah.
I was pretty here for it. I didn't watch the new one because I just like, I don't know. It's one of those things. Like I saw someone in the chat was talking about how there's yeah, well, somebody was talking about how they're gonna remake Sleepaway Camp, and I was like, that's like lightning in a bottle, brother. Like, what do you do? Same reveal again? Like, just leave it. Because like,
you can't touch it.
Even 2, like the way that they flipped the story for 2 was so brilliant in bringing out the new actress, and I was like, I love this movie. Like, this is so much fun. And I like can't even watch the third one. But that's why you can't remake that. Like there's plenty of other shit that you can do. There's plenty of other shit. I don't think that that's one of them.
If you can't make the same impact, you shouldn't remake something, because I remember Sleepaway Camp as a kid, right? When I find, you always hear about it. Sleepaway Camp, Sleepaway Camp, Sleepaway Camp. When you finally got to see it, you get with all of your cousins. This is me telling my story. You're with all of your cousins, and they throw the VHS, throw the tape in the VCR, and you're watching Sleepaway Camp. You're watching it. Then all of a sudden, there's this one particular scene in that movie. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen a 40-year-old movie. I'm not going to spoil it for you because I don't want to ruin it. You got to go and watch this thing. You have to go and watch this thing. This thing, back in 1983, did something that they wouldn't even do today. And this thing that they did just burned itself into my memory. And from that point on, anytime somebody spoke about Sleepaway Camp, they're like, oh, what about that scene? It was wild. Sleepaway Camp there was something different. You really had kids that were camp age in the film. There was some crazy stuff in that movie too. Like they really weren't holding back. And from Sleepaway Camp, we got the lovely Angela was played by the lovely Felissa Rose. Felissa Rose is still in the horror game right now. She's still doing things. She's a producer. She's still acting, doing all types of stuff. But Sleepaway Camp was the thing that really introduced us to Felissa Rose. But what do you guys all think about Sleepaway? What was your first memory? Well, not your first memory, but the first time you ever saw Sleepaway. Did you know anything about Sleepaway Camp before you watched it?
I could tell you what my first memory was. I think everybody has the same memory.
The opening scene of that was fucking crazy. I went into that movie like knowing nothing about it. Like I knew nothing about this film.
Beautiful.
And I'm usually pretty good at guessing endings. If someone told you that they guessed the ending for that, like I thought that she was the killer.
Get out of here.
I did think that Felissa Rose was the killer, but the overarching surprise, I was like, "You've got to be fucking kidding me!"
Yeah. Oh man, it was nuts. But just the imagery, man. The imagery.
It's insane, and it's funny because, like, obviously Felissa is like super famous for that. And she still does that face with people, like when she like is at these photo ops like that, which is hilarious.
Chilling.
And and I got to interview her. And by the way, if you guys have a chance, it's an awesome interview. It's on our fucking YouTube page. But when I was interviewing her about that, I was really curious about like the change up from 1 to 2. I was like, what happened with the studio and XYZ? And she was like, no, I literally got accepted into NYU and I wanted to go get my degree and do this and do that. And I was like, oh, cool. So it's not like anything weird or anything like that. She's like, no, I just like literally circled back to acting afterwards, which is kind of cool. Because now she's like in all these projects and she's a producer on everything, and she's one of the sweetest people I've ever gotten to talk to. And she is here for the fans. She is 100% here for the fans. And that's really cool. It's a really cool full circle for something like Sleepaway Camp. And I think I can't remember which con it was, but she showed me some pictures of like one of the cons. She like actually like had prosthetic genitalia for it.
Yeah, she had the special photo op, recreating that iconic scene, iconic and traumatizing scene, iconic and traumatic scene.
No, but she is fantastic. She's a wild one. I love Felissa.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome. I met her a bunch of times.
Well, she's always that nice, right? Like she's always just like this weird orbiting ball of kindness.
She's very, very sweet.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah. How about the rest of you? What were your memories of the first time you saw Sleepaway Camp, and did anybody smarten you up to what Sleepaway Camp was about when you first saw it?
I didn't know what the heck I was watching. I don't know what the heck I was watching. I think I just put on something from like HBO, and I was like a kid, and I was like, "Oh, Sleepaway Camp kind of movie, kind of creepy, blah blah blah." I watched the whole thing, and then I think that ending just traumatized me. So I'm like, I was not expecting that at all. Like I went in there probably midway through the movie, because I was just skimming through whatever was on TV when I was younger, and it's embedded in my head.
Yeah, listen. This is what old horror movies used to do. It would have a rent-free space in your head. Like it would stay with you. This is what we're missing from a lot of today's horror. There's a lot of really good stuff coming out, but I used to think it's because I was a kid, so you're really shaped and influenced by the things you see as a kid. But I'm just like, no, they were doing some different stuff. Like they were doing different things. They were doing things. They were really taking chances and really just going nuts with it, and that's what made these movies so iconic. And that's why to this day, we haven't had a Friday the 13th film in I don't know how long, since what, 20 okay, since 2009. That was a remake. That was a remake, 2009. Before that, 2003 with Jason versus Freddy, which also came out in the summer, August 13th. And to this day, we've got all of these new horror icons, and some of the most popular are still Michael Myers, Freddy, Jason. People still love Felissa Rose, and it's because they were doing something different. They were really creating something, and shout out to them because they really made their impacts in this genre. What about the rest of you? What are some important summer horror films to you guys? Storm.
I don't know. Obviously with summer you always affiliate with sharks, so I'm gonna go with The Shallows. I enjoyed The Shallows. I'll always watch that, especially in the summertime. So it's one of my favorites, and so I'm definitely gonna put that in there. I could also throw one more in there too with the sharks. That's 47 meters down is one of my favorites too.
Yeah,
sounds
47 meters down, no doubt. Awesome. Yeah, those are some good. So those are some good ones. 47 meters down also has one called Uncaged. I believe that's the sequel to it.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah.
And I think there's a third one. I think there's also a third one. I believe I saw
coming out,
third
right?
one.
Or no?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if my memory serves correctly, Paige, I know you're over there chomping at the bit. What do you got for us? I want to hear what the Princess of Pain has for us. What do you got in store for us? I see you chomping at the bit. I see you salivating, getting ready to go crazy over here. Let us know what it is.
Listen, I just want to say Cabin Fever is one of my favorite movies. I don't know. That's like totally summer horror. I don't know. It's crazy. And then like
John, you're taking a beating today,
do we consider
No, I'm not. I'll get to that in a second. No, she's right.
It's so good. It's so good. But wait, do we consider The Descent a summer horror?
100%.
Yeah, right? Okay, so that's on my list.
Absolutely.
That's on my list too.
Absolutely.
Fantastic fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's my take.
I like it.
What yeah.
So
I have a list.
What are your thoughts?
I just wanted to say for Paige, the thing about Cabin Fever though is it's not an Eli Roth movie because it's also co-directed by Fede Alvarez and Ty West.
Yeah.
Which is why that movie's a banger and the rest of his shit is garbage.
So wait, do you think the new Ice Cream Man's gonna be good or like nah?
I would rather watch paint dry.
Wow.
Because I think they're gonna have the same storyline.
All right. I don't know. I'm excited for that movie, but we'll see. We'll see. You know what? So my friend texted me and he was like, the Ice Cream Man trailer's out. And I'm like, oh my God, really? So like I watched it and I was like, you know what? This might be promising. And I was like, but literally like my first reaction, I literally texted him. I was like, I hope Eli doesn't fuck this up. So no, literally, like I have the text. I hope Eli doesn't fuck this up. So we'll see. We'll see.
Valid. Very valid.
You know.
I have a list.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Okay. Deep Blue Sea, 1999.
Okay.
Hills Have Eyes. I think somebody already mentioned that.
Which one?
06.
Okay.
Oh, we're not.
I was just curious.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. Fall. I know that's like not. It's outdoorsy, but it seems like it was based in the summertime. So, Fall, is that coming out with a new one, right?
Yeah.
This summer. I want to see that. I think that
there's a new
we should all
Fall.
go
Yeah,
see
there's a
that.
new one
That would
coming
be
out.
fun.
Let's go, Sammy.
We should do a Holiday 65 film
Jeepers
outing.
Creepers.
Yeah,
Jeepers Creepers.
absolutely. They were coming. They were going home from on vacation from school. No.
I mean, I
Jeepers
guess
Creepers?
it was like a summer break. It was like summer break for them, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
For the both of them. I put Slaughter High because I mean they have a 10-year.
Yeah.
I put this is Creep from 2014. That just gives me summer vibes because it's like outdoorsy, embracing nature. The Bay is like one of my favorite like found footage mockumentary, and that's technically in the summer. Oh my God, you have to watch it. I would love to know your opinion on it because I think her acting skills were just so believable. Everybody was, but I genuinely thought, like when I was younger, when I watched it, I was like, maybe this is real. I missed something on the news. Exactly. I'm very gullible. Ma, because like she's messing with the teenage kids, kind of gave me summer vibes. And I just watched this last night. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. It's called Marshmallow.
Yes,
Marshmallow. Listen, that's on everybody's list. I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good.
Is it?
I've my
heard
mind.
Things.
For the budget that they had, that movie is really good. That and I don't even say that as like a slight. I was like genuinely impressed with the movie that they made out of it.
Same. Yeah, it was really good. And then the last two was Hatchet and Old.
Hatchet, dude, Old is wild. It's really a wild movie that honestly, yeah, okay. I feel like M. Night Shyamalan, Shyamalan. How do I say his name? I don't know. I feel like he always does. Thank you. I feel like he always does like weird, like apocalyptic, like Earth type things. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like
I think he just
and stuff, and
I think he needs therapy.
I agree. I agree.
Very talented dude. I love the way his brain works.
Yeah,
absolutely outstanding. But at the same time, it makes me wonder, like, what's going on up there?
What's happening all the time?
I gotta say, one of the films that I always think about, like I mentioned it earlier, but I want to just get a little bit into it a little more, and it's Tremors from 1990. It's not necessarily in the summer, but it's in the desert. So I always think of it as that summer that hot vibe. You know, it gets hot here in New York, and up here in the Northeast, it gets hot, it gets sweltering, and it just reminds me of, like that's what it would feel like with Trimmers. And I remember the first time I saw Trimmers was in the summer. You know, we had the bootleg cable box where you get all of the channels for nothing. You know, so we had that. You know, that was the New York special. We used to call it, right, Storm?
The New
And
York special.
Tremors. Yeah, I saw Tremors, and it was just man, I was glued to the screen when I saw it. You know, I'm a kid, and I see Tremors, and it was just something about it. Like, man,
Good
visually,
stuff.
it just reminded me of the summer. You know, as a kid, you love the summer, and then you see what's happening. You see everything that's going on in the film, and you're like, oh man, what would I do? So that's like one of the things that every summer I like to go back and revisit Tremors. I did see Tremors 2. I don't really remember it. I really remember the original Tremors. I never saw the third one, and I didn't get a chance to watch the TV series Tremors. I didn't get a chance to watch that, but I understand Michael Gross was also in the TV series. He was in the films. He was also in the TV series, from what I understand. So I definitely one of these days I do want to go check it out, check out the series. I mean, anybody who knows me, they know how hard it is for me to watch TV and what to get with these TV series and everything. The last TV series that I really engaged and watched was The Walking Dead, back when Walking Dead was Walking Dead, you know, like when it was live
Wow.
every week. You got to watch on
Great.
Sunday night, and then everybody talks about. Yeah, listen, let me tell you guys, Walking Dead carried horror for a few years. You know, it really satisfied that horror itch for people in those few years when things got a little wacky in Hollywood. You know, Walking Dead, they had sick special effects. The acting was amazing. Like it showed everybody, listen, you can have intelligent writing, or you can have good writing and good acting, and you can have us as horror fans. We knew that movies like Dawn of the Dead were character pieces hidden in the shroud, but The Walking Dead showed that you can really have character development on the television series. And yeah, we're just living in a world where the zombies are the environment, but the real monsters are the human beings. You got to watch out for these other
True.
people that are living, because they will do you worse than The Walking Dead will do you. But that was the last show that I really watched where I was really engaged every week watching it. And then and the next day it was the what they call water cooler talk at work. The next day, you know, Walking Dead used to come on Sunday nights, and then at work on Monday, everybody's by the water cooler talking about, oh, did you see Walking
Yeah.
Dead? Yeah, you know, this happened, blah, 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 yeah, this. And that was like the last real thing that I ever watched. That was like a TV show where it felt like I was watching terrestrial television. You know, everything became streaming after that, and it's just hard for me to stay with it. Like I started watching. I watched the first episode of, and it also came out in the summer. It came out in August. It was Alien Earth. I think that came out in August. I
Yeah.
want to say it came out August or early September or something like that. And I watched that when it came on, and I couldn't watch it the next. I don't even remember if I finished the episode. It was not that it was bad. It was just so hard, so tough for me to watch TV these days. You know, it's just so freaking hard. It's hard for me to watch anything. Anybody who goes to movies with me knows that Swift falls asleep. You know, as soon as those lights
Yeah.
go off,
Yes.
Yeah.
Swift is knocked out. You know, Paige knows that. You know, but listen, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Everybody, just believe
I'm
me.
doing
You know, just you know, just bear with
Pages
me
got
because I'm working on it. I'm gonna be a better Swift. You know, from this point forward, I'm gonna be a better Swift at the movie theater. I'm gonna be a better movie theater partner. And I promise. You know, right hand up, promises.
A
You know,
better Swift. You
yeah.
swear.
But
You swear.
yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about some more summer horror movies. Would you guys? There's a movie that we kind of talked about last
I
week. A
say,
little,
so
we touched on it.
I got a little bit of a list too
Let's
on
go.
that.
Oh, so let's hear it, bro. Let's hear it.
I was
Bring
gonna
it
say,
on, John.
so
Bring it on.
the first handful you can watch on Tubi. But
Okay.
Aqua
Oh,
Slash,
this is awesome. Tubi, everybody's free.
yeah, it's totally free. Aqua Slash, fucking awesome. That movie is hilarious. It's a bunch. The premise is like there's a murder that happens at this water park back in the day. these kids come for their like graduation party or whatever, and the slasher is there, and it's awesome. Kills are great. It's funny as all get out. Like, definitely check that one out.
Wait, what is it called?
Aqua Slash.
Aqua Slash.
Okay, I wrote that down.
Aqua Slash. Late Checkout. Also awesome.
That's a good one.
Yes. So Derek Worley actually won Best Special Effects in our first Indie Horror Award show for his effects
awesome.
in Late Checkout, because they are amazing. They look incredible in that film. That one's really good. I feel like there was something else. Oh, Wolf Hollow. Wolf Hollow, if you haven't seen it.
Wolf Hollow. Yes, Wolf Hollow.
So good.
It's so much fun. Mark Cantu's a fabulous director. The effects are great. The werewolves are awesome. It's only like 80 minutes. Like, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. I cannot recommend that movie.
And watch out for that Easter egg in Ember.
Yeah.
That movie actually got the first golden floorboard at our first Indie Horror Award show.
Really?
I love Wolf Hollow. I can't say enough good things about it. I think that movie is fantastic, and I think everybody should go check it out. And then outside of stuff that you can watch for free, which some of this you might be able to, I just don't know what things are on off the top of my head. The Sacrament is probably my favorite like found footage film of all time. Ty West is incredible for directing that film. It was like what Midsommar wanted to be. In my life.
Wow.
So
Mama Swift, thank you.
The Sacrament, definitely check that shit out. I'm with Swift on Tremors. That's a must every year. Yeah. Definitely Anaconda, because that's just one of my favorites. Like, I love watching Ice Cube act.
Yeah.
And it's like they spent so much money on the acting in that movie, because you've got like John Voight, fucking Ice Cube, Jennifer Lopez, Luke Wilson. Like, it's insane.
Yeah. A crazy cast, and I think that also came out in August, I believe.
Yeah, it was a super hot summer movie, and Jennifer Lopez, and I'm not saying this in a physical aspect, even though this is true, was super hot at the time. Like, she was very much everywhere. Like, you couldn't sneeze without hitting a Chanel ad that she was on in the mall.
Yeah.
That was really her time. That really was her time. You know, she had just played Selena. That's what really made everybody notice her, you know, because she was in other stuff before that, but that really was her time. You know, that's what she was. Yeah.
And she was perfect too. She was so fucking good.
Yeah.
She was so fucking good. The Burning is probably like one of my favorite just Summerween movies ever. I think that movie is fantastic. And honestly, I'd probably just throw X on there, because I think that movie's a lot of fun. I think X is fucking awesome.
That was going to be on my list.
I'll agree. Yeah.
I'm not a big... I don't love Pearl as much. I think Mia Goth's performance is fantastic in it, but it's like you go from like this high energy movie like X to like this really disgustingly drawn out slow burn. And it just didn't melt for me. But dude, X is so much fun. Like, because it has the same atmosphere as like Texas Chainsaw, right? So you kind of have that hot feeling the whole time while you're in there.
Good list. Thanks, John.
I'm sure there's a million. I'm sure there's plenty of shit.
I think Nemo made an interesting comment earlier that I wanted to point out. Where is it? About the ice cream truck. What did you say, Nemo? I think she said something about... Where'd you go, Nemo? Did we ever, Nemo said, did we ever get an answer on why there were so many ice cream trucks last summer driving around at 10 p.m. last summer? Was it for the movie? That would
Wait,
be
you heard
interesting.
that too? Wait, Storm,
Yeah.
do you remember when I was on my way to your house and there was an ice cream man playing at literally like 11 p.m.?
Yeah.
You remember that? And I was like, why the fuck's the ice cream man playing?
Yeah, it's very, very
Came to your
weird.
house. That was freaky. That actually scared me. I actually posted a Facebook post about it. Didn't like that shit. No. No.
Big no. So do you guys think it was like a stunt thing, or do you think there was something deeper and evil?
I don't know. I don't know, but I was scared.
I want to go with something. I don't know, because I feel like, didn't that movie just say it was coming out, right? Like, I don't know if it was.
Like, the trailer just released. But
Yeah.
like, maybe they were building up to it. I don't know. But like, why would they be doing it in Jamesburg? We're like a 2-mile long town. I don't know. I was freaked out. So freaked out.
Rob said 11 p.m. that someone's selling drugs out of an ice cream truck.
Where are they now?
Bing, bing, bing. We got a winner. We got a winner.
I love
survey says.
I loved Rob saying Aqua Slash is great. And Nemo replied, guys, John and Rob agreeing on a movie. The world is ending.
Anybody agree with Rob? The world is ending.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Definitely say your prayers tonight, guys, because this is. Thanks for spending it with 365.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm innocent, I swear.
Yeah. Let's see what other Summerween, what other movies could we classify as Summerween?
I thought of one. We're talking
I would have
about
to
it.
say yeah, what is it?
Don't leave the world behind. Or
haven't
leave
seen
the world behind. It's what?
I haven't seen that.
Never seen that one.
The only reason why I think it's summer themed is obviously because the kids are on like summer break. They're enjoying their summertime, blah, blah, blah. The whole thing is in the summer. But I like that movie. It really messed me up mentally, and I appreciate it. And I will never look at a Tesla the same way.
I hate Teslas.
Oh,
Wait, I have a movie I watched recently, actually. So, when did I watch it? Monday. Lake Mungo. It's an Australian horror.
Oh, Lake Mungo. Yeah.
I take it in the summer because the girl drowned, whatever. I won't spoil anything. And honestly, so like the beginning, I was like, this is boring. When is anything going to happen? And then like the ending was like, whoa. So like Lake Mungo, great movie. I highly recommend it.
Thank you. I got to check that out, Paige.
Please.
It's funny you say that because that was like the last one on my list that I was forgetting. Well, it was that and Eden
Dude,
Lake.
Freaky.
Eden Lake is
Eden
good.
Lake as well.
Yes,
Eden Lake,
Eden
yeah.
Lake. That's
Very
a good one.
Good. That movie is so fucking good because
Yup.
it's like it brings you back to Are You Afraid of the Dark, where it's like you just don't get a happy ending all the time. Sorry, guys.
You don't.
You chose to watch this. Oh my god! They straight up
Well, I'm good.
crimes in that movie.
Yeah, no, Eden Lake is something else.
Yeah, Eden Lake was wild. So many people were upset about the end. They were like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, listen, this is horror.
Yeah.
Listen, listen. I'm all for everybody feeling good and stuff like that. But some of this horror, you want to feel like we're not safe. You know, when horror's too safe, it's too formulaic, it's too predictable. I like when we don't feel safe. I like occasionally, not every. You don't always want to leave. Just feel like, God damn, what the hell was that? You know, my life is over. You know, you don't always want to feel like that. It's like some of these movies, and it's kind of refreshing because it reminds you this is the horror genre. You know, there's a movie that it came out in 2025. It came out maybe about a year ago, maybe about a year and a week, right? It was It came out. I remember it came out around my birthday, and it's a movie for 2025, and it's called Dangerous Animals. Anybody ever see that with Jai Courtney?
It's so
Dangerous
good.
Animals.
I
Dope.
hate
Yeah, that movie's dope, bro.
shark movies, and that shit is so good. It's so good.
Where can we
It
watch
really
it?
is. Everybody,
Shutter.
I
Dangerous
do know
Animals?
that it's on Shutter right now. Shutter and
Okay.
what's the other one called? It's called Shutter, and it's I want to say AMC Plus, right?
Right.
But it's called Dangerous Animals. Yeah, Jai Courtney's in it. I don't really want to tell you what the movie's about, but it's just it's so they just perfectly executed. Well done film. The characters I like the characters and everything like that. The characters aren't too fleshed out, but the characters are everything's done perfectly. It's a good movie to watch. Try not to do any research. Try not to watch any trailers. Try not to read any synopsis or anything like that. Try to go into this movie just on a recommendation. Dangerous Animals from 2025. It's an Australian film. Check that out. That one from since the day I saw that, that's gonna be every summer I'm gonna watch that, and I'm probably gonna watch it twice a year, if not 3 times a year. I really enjoyed it that much.
So I'm going to piggyback on Swift here, and I'm not going to spoil anything either, but I will say I think that is one of the top 5 final girls I've ever seen. Like,
boom.
When you see the shit that she goes through and like perseveres past, dude, it's so good. Like, it made the movie electric.
Straight badass. Yeah, straight badass.
I cannot say enough good things about the writing for her character. It was so good. It was so good. And I thought I was going to watch a dog shit shark movie, like straight up. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, this is incredible. This is an incredible film.
Yeah, it touches so many different, it's go out and watch it. Go watch. Listen, I would say if you don't have Shudder, if you don't have AMC Plus, if you rent things on streaming, I would encourage you to rent it. It's about $2.99, $3.99. Rent this thing. You're gonna have a good time watching it. I'm telling you, go out of your way to watch Dangerous Animals. It's a different type of film.
Thank you for sharing.
I enjoyed it. You heard,
honestly,
you heard what John said. I wholeheartedly agree with John. Yeah, and another one. I don't know if anybody spoke about, but it's the classic and the remake. I'm gonna say TCM, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, and the 2003 version.
I'll be right back before we hit this rabbit hole.
Yeah, to me, those are must-watch, sweltering heat summer films, in my opinion.
I agree.
No, literally though.
Barbaric imagery.
Watching that movie, and I'm not even there. I'm hot, sticky.
Oh, what about? I don't know if anybody said it though. Lake Placid.
Lake Placid. Yeah.
Lake Placid. I've never. That's one creature feature I've actually never seen.
Oh, I love it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Check it out.
It's a good
one. It has a whole feel. I'm not gonna.
I have to watch The Burning.
The Burning, yes.
Yeah.
You have to come home like ASAP. No Rocky. Yeah. Oh, I have another one, but I don't know. The reason why I associate it with summer is probably because it came out in September of I think 1999. It's Stir of Echoes.
It's such a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
Not talked about enough.
Yeah.
Not talked about
it's literally one of my favorite. It's definitely one of my favorites for sure. And I think I might associate it with because it came out in the end of summer. But I remember it battling. What was it about? What was it battling? I have to see what it was battling. It was a big movie that came out too at the same time. I can't get it.
So it was 99. Was that Signs or
no? Not.
Let me see what came out around that time. I'm trying to remember back then.
It's like on the tip of my tongue. Like I love that movie too.
I'm not sure, but Stir of Echoes is top tier.
Yeah, I don't really remember the time when that came out. I don't really remember when it. I remember the movie, but I don't remember when it came out. Like I don't remember it being a thing like etched into my memory. I remember that bullshit. Uh, I'm sorry, everybody who loves this movie, but that fucking Event Horizon trash that I was forced
Oh,
to
the
Ugh,
Sixth
see.
Sense.
That
There
was
you
I
in
go.
hate that
August.
you hate that movie.
Which one is this, Storm?
It was battling the Sixth Sense, so you really didn't hear much about it because it was around the same
The Sixth
time.
Sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Sixth Sense. Everybody was talking about that back then too.
Hmm.
Everybody,
So
these
hating
pieces of
Event
shit, they spoiled the Sixth Sense. Yeah,
that
I hate it. Well, bro, let me tell
Keep
you guys
going.
all something. I hated it. I don't know if it was under I was under protest because I wanted to see Copland. You know, I was with my cousins. They're like, "Oh, let's go to the movies." I'm like, "Yeah, let's go see Copland." You know, Copland had just come out. It was, Robert De Niro, Sly, Michael Rappaport. You know, you got all of these actors together in the movie. The movie's gonna be crazy. It's a crime film, and crooked cops, everything like that. Yo, let's go see Copland. My cousin, yeah, we're gonna see Copland. They freaking bamboozled me, and they had tickets for Event Horizon. So I was pissed off the whole time in the movie theater watching. And I'm like,
Oh
freaking Larry
my
Fishburne,
god.
freaking. I didn't want to see none of these guys. I was just getting bored and pissed
that's
off.
not Sam Beale's
I know I
fault.
was bitching. I was sitting there. Yeah,
Yeah,
listen,
Sarah
he
Eccles
felt the brunt
too.
of it because I was cursing every last person out. Yeah, there is. I didn't watch it.
There's a second
But
stir of
yeah,
echoing.
that's my story.
Yeah.
That's what Storm said. She
Yeah,
said the same.
I was
Listen,
like, what?
Swift,
yeah,
that's a crazy
yeah.
story. Swift, that's not. Is that really why you hate on that movie? It's a
Yeah,
good
that's why I
movie.
hate it. I was freaking
That's
pissed off. The shit it bored the hell out of me.
Good evening, good night.
I wanted listen. I wanted to spend the weekend in bookings, or at that point, I wanted to do something to get my to wind up in bookings, central bookings or something that weekend. Man, I was pissed off.
Crazy, wild, such a good movie.
That sounds like a reason I would hate some shit though. Like I can't even be mad. Like that sounds
Yeah, they
exactly.
hoodwinked me. Yeah, they hoodwinked me, bro. They hoodwinked me. Um, but that came out. That was like August. That was August. What else? What's another? I mean, I remember Jason Goes to Hell came out August '93, August 9th or 13th, something like that. I remember I went to see that. I was so excited. Oh, you know, Jason's coming to New Line Cinema. I was so excited about it, man. I went to watch the movie opening day. I was with Mama Swift. Mama Swift. We went together. I was Mama Swift's horror watching buddy at the movie theater. So we went to the theater, the Canarsie triplex, what do we call it? We went there to see Jason Goes to Hell. We sit down, got the popcorn. We excited. Jason, we liked the look of Jason. He looked bubbly. He was big. He looked like, he looked demonic. Not really demonic, but he just looked like a creature, right?
Mhm.
And then the movie became The Hidden, and we were just like, what the heck is this? All of that aside, expectations aside, I really wasn't a fan of that. I wanted to see Jason proper, but when you put all of that aside and you look at the movie, it wasn't an amazing movie, but it was a pretty entertaining movie. I like some of the things they did in it, but ultimately I was disappointed in it, and they couldn't even um, redeem themselves with the shot at the end of Jason's mask being pulled down by Freddy's claw. It didn't even redeem. They couldn't redeem themselves to me with even with that shot. And we didn't get in. Well, we got Jason X about maybe 9 years later. 9 years later, we got Jason X, and we finally got Jason versus Freddy. Um, which also came out in the summertime. I really enjoyed Jason versus Freddy.
Me too.
It felt like it didn't feel like a summer movie within the film, but it felt like a movie you would see in the summertime. So
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that.
Totally.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
was just summer fun. Like I really enjoyed that movie. When I saw that the theaters opening weekend as usual, again, I really had a good time with it. I'm like, oh, they really did some cool stuff with Freddy versus Jason. Like when they
Mhm.
finally put them to go head to head, it was some real cool stuff. Freddy was his usual goofy self, and there was some great designs with Freddy too. Like when he was the demon and everything, I really enjoyed it. Jason looked. I wasn't a fan of that Jason. I at that time I kind of like the stocky Jason. Like this Jason looked like the hobo that he is in real life. The hobo that he actually is. He's just a hobo, like living around with the rags and shit like that. But I didn't like the mask, the design of the mask. But the movie was fun nonetheless. I had a good time with it. It was a great summer experience for me watching Freddy versus Jason. What do you guys think about it?
I love that movie.
Yeah, I love the movie.
Yeah.
Now, I fucking love Freddy versus Jason. I remember when the trailer came out and like it hits you with that "somebody wake me up," and
Yes.
shit, dude, this is about to be like a high caliber. And it was great. The film was awesome. I still think Freddy wins 9 times out of 10. Like,
Yeah.
I agree.
Agreed. Agreed.
As much as I hate to agree, yeah, of course,
well,
he's a dream dude,
they pulled the Stanley, where Stanley was famous as saying that like when your two favorite heroes fight, you just let them tie. And it really wasn't like that, because if Freddy wasn't pulled into the physical world, like he just bodies Jason. Like it's not even like competition.
Oh, for sure.
He literally just made
Party's
water.
done.
He made water pour down on top of the dude, and he just turns into a fetus.
Yeah. But there was
The
some
battle
fun.
scenes
There
they
was some
had
fun scenes in that
too
movie.
were pretty intense.
So good.
Big time
That was my
fan
favorite.
service.
We
Big time
were
fan
also-
service, and that.
Oh, go ahead, Swift.
No, you. I want to hear what you got to say.
Nope. Go ahead, because I'm gonna have dogs barking for about 30 seconds.
No, I was just saying. I really enjoyed it. As long as we waited for that film, I think it disappointed some people, but a lot of us that were waiting for so long, we really enjoyed some of the things they did in that film, and it paved the way for a lot of these other versus films. Because after that we got a bunch of these versus films. We got Alien versus Predator, and there's a bunch of movies that started coming out after that. I can't think of them off the top of the head, but there was a lot of these movies where they were basing characters, against each other because they saw this did well.
Yeah. They did The Ring versus The Grudge. I think it's the Japanese
Yeah, they did
horror
The Ring.
film or Cantonese.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they did like Ju-on and then like The Ring. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. They did.
Interesting.
I need to
bunch-
see
bunch of
that.
different-
Oh,
Very
rest in
interesting.
peace
No,
to
it's
the.
real and it's very interesting. Watching Samara and like the bitch from fucking oh my god, The Grudge is wild. It's like a showdown and it's wild. So
And that also used to be on
Yeah.
Shudder. I'm not sure if it's still on
I
Shudder.
hope
but
it is
that
because I
definitely
kind of
used
want
be
to
on
watch
Shudder.
that now.
What was it called?
Yeah.
It's like Ju-on versus The Ring or something. I have
The
to
Ring.
find it.
It's called
Yeah,
Sadako versus.
Yeah. Versus Ju-on.
I don't remember. Yeah, I can't remember the name. I know it. I just can't think of it right now. But
Dude,
it's
it's such a wild
Sadako
movie.
versus something. Yeah.
Oh, two things
So,
you
R.I.P. to Dave. How do you say her name? Davy Chase.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in
He's
peace, man.
the hero in Spirited Away, and that's literally one of my favorite movies in the world.
Yeah.
I may be a horror fanatic, but like Spirited Away tops everything in the world.
I
Yeah.
I
Back
honestly
on me.
I didn't know there's the same person until recently.
Mhm.
Because like
Yeah.
I was like Laura turned me on to Ghibli during COVID because I had never watched a Ghibli film.
Okay.
Which, by the way, my favorite is Kiki's Delivery Service. I think that
Yeah.
is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
But no, it was wild because I was like, damn, like she was like literally embedded in like everything, and now it's like because I knew her from The Ring growing up. It just sucks. And we're seeing more stories like that too, where it's just something incidental happens. It's not like, in the 80s where you would see like, hey, this guitarist overdosed on heroin or whatever. It's like they just like went septic and just fucking aren't with us anymore, and it sucks.
Yeah,
So
like
sad.
who was the other one that passed away recently? Oliver Tree.
Oliver
That
Tree.
one,
Oh, that one
that
was rough. I didn't like that. That's fucked up. He was
And
good.
Michelle Trachtenberg, like it was,
Yeah.
and it's just
Yeah,
like
it's sick. It's sickening.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of conspiracy.
Tony
theories.
is going off in the comments right now. Let's see. Nightmare
I
Beach.
can't see any
Savage-
Yeah, let's
comments
go.
right
Let's go to the comments.
Tony's
Yeah,
got
let's
it
see what
all.
they talk about in the comments.
He's bringing up Nightmare Beach. He said Savage Streets, Slaughterhouse, Motel Hell. Completely forgotten that Motel Hell is a great movie. What else did
Did
you?
we say Stream
Get
is like
Alive.
a summer movie?
Oh, yeah. Right?
what was it?
Dream?
No, Stream.
Stream. Stream.
Stream.
I don't remember. I only saw it the one time. I saw it at the theaters.
It's like a
I mean, they're in a
location.
hotel.
I love Stream so much. I fucking love that movie because it's like there's so many instances too where like this shit is just like so egregious. Where it's like the scene where I think it's 3 is like the super jacked dude. I can't remember. It's either like 3 or 4. And
Yeah,
like,
number 3. Yeah,
and he like
he's
comes,
number 4, I think.
he comes
He's
in.
number 4. Number 3 is the chick.
Oh, okay, you're right. So he comes into the room and they just like start throwing
Okay.
shit at him, and it's like if you threw it at him, it would still break, but it just miss him, and they're like 4 feet away from the dude. It's so funny. It's so
Yeah.
That's a good one.
also with Felissa Rose.
I was about to say that. Yes. John. I was totally about to say Felicia's in
Indeed.
that.
I really like the scene where they're doing the tic-tac-toe.
Yo,
Yes.
Alex
That
made a
was good.
shirt of the tic-tac-toe, and I appreciate it.
Nice.
Oh, sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, that whole movie was good. There was
I loved it. Such a fun one.
I did love that like the daughter is essentially like not even really part of the movie for like most of it and has like the highest impact in the last scene. And I'm just like, dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You weren't even here.
You were too busy. You were
And also,
busy.
I don't know if y'all caught that or not, but that was Charles Powell from Exorcist 3. That was playing the dad in that.
Yes.
There was
Yep.
so much cameo in that movie.
I didn't notice that.
Yeah,
Yep,
it really was.
fantastic.
It was truly a love letter to the horror genre, you know?
Well, that was also, to my knowledge, that was Tony Todd's last movie that he actually was on set.
It
Yeah.
was. It was.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
I cried
think it
when
was.
he said his thing and walked away. I literally cried in theaters.
That scene is how I remember
Mhm.
Tony Todd because it was so gangster. It was so
Yeah.
like you want to talk about a send off, dude. That was a freaking
Yeah.
Viking funeral.
That was good.
Man.
Awesome.
Very
Now
good
just-
choices.
And everybody in the chat, what else you guys think about when you think about Summerween movies, films that you love watching every summer? I know you guys been chiming in and getting them off, but what are some other ones that you guys in the chat think about? What are some of the things that you
Nemo also
must
said,
got a
I
must
Am
watch for you
Legend.
guys?
And
Oh,
I imagine,
not
okay.
that dog.
Gonna
I
freak
hate
out.
that movie.
and Tony said, Breakdown, Summer of Sam.
Breakdown.
You're on
Yeah,
it.
breakdown. Yeah. Tony's encyclopedia, always on it. Tony has that quick delivery with it.
Yeah. Very
Horror lexicon right there.
Now
Let's see what else up. Oh, what about the Meg? Anybody ever watched the Meg with
Oh
Jason
my
Statham?
God.
I
This is not
enjoyed
even
that one.
chat.
Yes. I
Mhm.
love those movies. Jason Statham,
I'm
right?
gonna watch
Yeah.
it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love that.
Jason Statham. Yeah, I really
Oh,
like the
yeah.
Meg.
Yes.
all I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
that was a lot of fun.
is film at least make it absolutely insane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I believe
yeah.
in megalodons and mosasauruses still
Same.
exist. So,
The Loch Ness, yes.
yep, they're out there.
Apparently, the Loch Ness was spotted recently by like this like school trip or something. I don't know. My friend sent me the article. Could be the Onion. I don't know. I didn't really look
Oh, I wanna
into
read
it.
The onion.
But I don't know. Apparently, he was spotted. So I believe in Nessie, though. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anything's possible at this
Yeah,
point. Jesus Christ.
yeah. There's so much. There's so much underwater that we don't know about.
Aliens
Listen.
walking
What?
before.
Yeah, they're saying, oh, aliens are real now.
Yeah.
Um,
And there's
like
so much
like
other
like it wasn't
say
impossible.
that out loud that like people don't even care.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. I gotta ask everybody this: what do you guys think about? It's not out yet. It's a movie that's going to be coming out in August, I believe. It's called The End of Oak Street. What do you guys think about that one? Have you guys seen anything about it? Have you watched any trailers? Have you seen any coming attractions? Have you seen any one sheets, any key art? What do you guys think about that one?
End
It
of Oaks.
looks awesome. It
I haven't
looks
even heard
like
of it.
so much fun. I am so excited for this movie. I love Anne Hathaway, like from Les Mis to Catwoman and everything else in between. I
Mhm.
I think this movie is going to be fantastic. I still haven't seen is it a Neon film that she just did? It's either Neon or A24.
Yeah,
I can't.
Mother Mary.
I haven't watched that yet, but I love her and everything. I think she picks incredible roles, and I think that this movie is about to be so much fun. I think it's going to be like a displacement film where, like, for whatever
Mhm.
reason, we get like a pocket universe that transfers them from where they are to where they're going. And I love shit like that. I think that movie's going to be so much fucking fun.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
so excited
excited to
about
see
it.
it.
How about you guys? Yeah.
I've not heard about it until now.
Yep.
Yeah, The End of Oak Street. Try not. What I do, I try to watch teaser trailers. I don't try to watch trailers proper because these
Right.
trailers absolutely freaking suck. But you try to catch a teaser trailer. Those teaser trailers are awesome. Um, I saw just a little snippet of it, and it looked. I can't wait for it. It looks amazing. It's coming out, I think, in August sometime, maybe the end of
August
August. Yeah,
14th.
yeah. But it has some. From what I saw, it gives me that summer film look. Maybe it doesn't take place in the summer, but it gives me that feel of a film that comes out in the summer. And a big thing about summer films for me and Summerween is that I enjoyed these movies that came out in between the time I was in school. While we're not in school, you can go to the movies and just enjoy these films, not worry about having to go to school the next day or the day after, worrying about, just enjoying these films that come out. That was another thing with me, that these horror movies were just so, like, come out in the summer, they just had such a great feel. I saw another time with Mama Swift. I saw Halloween H2O. We went to see that together,
Mm.
and say what you will about that film, it did a good it did a good job recreating Laurie Strode as a badass, right? After what we had with the other films, but we saw that in a jam-packed theater, and the people were screaming, and it had a little bit of a different feel. It kind of felt a little bit. It was, first of all, it was done by Dimension Films, so it kind of had the sensibilities of a Scream, one of those types of films, Urban Legend, something like that. But the movie theater was just going nuts for Halloween H2O. Like the opening scene, the movie theater. If you guys remember the opening scene with the break in with the house and everything like that, like the people were absolutely losing their shits. Like there's no experience like what we felt in that movie theater. Mama Swift, I hope you remember. I know you've seen so many movies and you had so many great experiences at the movie theater, but I hope that movie meant to you what it meant to me, that we experienced that together, because those are one of my
I'm
yeah, heartfelt.
Jesus.
memories, man. You know, with my moms. You know what I mean? So, that meant so much to me, and that I was with my moms, and we saw this movie. We experienced this movie in that atmosphere, and I loved Halloween. You know, that was the first movie I ever remember seeing was Halloween 2. That's the first movie I ever remember seeing, like out of memory. So it meant so much to me, man. Sharing that experience, man. It was dope.
Your mom said I stayed awake for that one. You stayed awake for
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to get any pow. So we both stayed away because we were having such a blast. And I remember during that movie, the coming attractions. Now, everybody, all of you young people, you don't remember this, but there was once upon a time, if you went to a movie theater, you had to camp out to get your seats. So you had to carry a jacket, you had to get something. You had to get to that, rush to the auditorium, find seats, put your stuff down, maybe have somebody else wait at the seats. Put your jackets down, whatever. In the summertime, you don't have jackets, so you got to find some other article to leave in the seat so you can go get your popcorn, get your drink, go use the bathroom, do anything you got to do. But I remember during the coming attractions, they were showing the coming attractions for Wesley Snipes' Blade. And I remember looking at it. I'm a comic book guy, much like you are, John. You know, we're comic book guys. So when that was coming out, I knew who Blade was. And I knew for a long time that Wesley Snipes wanted to play Blade and Black Panther back then. And when I saw the coming attractions for Blade, I was like, holy shit. This thing is different because we've been getting abused in the 90s with superhero movies and stuff like that. And I'm like, this is going to be different. And I remember when it came out, I didn't get to go see it. You know, I had other things going on. I didn't get to go see it, but I remember when I was hearing people talk about it and they're like, oh, Wesley Snipes was Bruce Lee in that movie. And I'm like, yo, I got to see this thing. And then I did, I did what I did. And I had a bootleg movie of Blade. Blade also came out in August. And I watched the bootleg and I was like, oh man, I fell in love with it. You know, Blade as a horror movie, people didn't even know it was a comic book character. They didn't know that was a Marvel character. They were just like, oh, Blade, the vampire movie, and Blade did so much for comic book films. Well, for Marvel films at that time, Blade did so much. Another summer movie, it came out in August. And did any of you see Blade? Well, you guys probably don't go into the movies at that time. But did any, I'm an old man, but did any of you see Blade in the movie theaters? Or do you remember the first time you saw Blade, and was it a summer movie to you?
What did I first see? I first saw Blade with my Uncle Ralph, and I can't remember when it was. I just remember watching it with him because he loved vampire movies. So
don't judge me. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's so
good. You got to do your
good.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Man, dude,
you have got to see it.
The look on both your faces was like the look like I spilled your milk and cookies like all over the floor.
I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm just sad for you. Like,
Man. It's sad that you haven't experienced that. Yeah.
Yeah. Sammy, I agree.
I'm like, are you okay? Because I feel like you can't be if you haven't seen it. Like,
I need you to experience that ASAP. ASAP Rocky.
Blade. Okay.
Blade. Yes.
Blade.
I do remember watching Blade for the first time because I had stolen a copy from Walmart.
Wow. My brother from another mother.
Makes it even better.
Well, so I wasn't old enough to buy it.
We do not encourage stealing here at Horror 365, but something that happened in the past.
Yeah, and we also understand that kids are kids, and
but we were young and dumb.
And I have bought Blade multiple times at this point in my life, so
he made up for it. He made up for it.
Okay, you made up for it.
Yeah, like I watched Trinity plenty of times, guys. Like I have paid my price for this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I remember because like in that same era, and Blade was a little bit beforehand, but like Spider-Man was the big thing when I was like getting into reading comics, but like moving from reading comics to like they were making movies about characters that I cared about, and I didn't know what Blade was yet. So I remember watching it for the first time on my DVD player, and there's just that scene where he's getting shot at and he's just cutting through all of the bullets in like, because I was never a Star Wars fan. Like, not that I think there's anything wrong with Star Wars. Y'all love what you love. It's just not for me. But watching him just like essentially like Itmon through this crowd of just like bullets and shit, and like I had never seen anything like that before in an action movie. Like I had never seen that before. And Wesley Snipes, dude, is just so cool. Like, I don't know if it's the shades, I don't know if it's the tattoos, I don't know if it's the haircut, I don't know what the hell it is, but like him as Blade was so cool to me as a kid. And it was just like, you know, and Whisper was a great character. And like, you know, there's some fuck shit that happens with him, but throughout the series, but overall, like I love the Blade trilogy. And I even put Trinity in there. I don't care that Triple H is in the movie. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. I often watch it I often watch Blade Trinity trying to find some redeeming qualities about it, and there are a few. But there's a lot of things in there that could have been better. But I really did enjoy it, and yeah, Triple H sucked in it, you know. But I wasn't mad at it, you know. I wasn't mad at it. Blade had become such a popular thing that they were like, oh, listen, we just pump anybody in there. It'll help give them the rub, you know, it'll help them blow up, you know, become movie stars. Like Blade Trinity was actually the first appearance of Deadpool. That was like Ryan Reynolds in that movie. That was my first introduction to Ryan Reynolds, and he was Deadpool in that movie. And then he became Deadpool in Wolverine Origins, and then he became Deadpool proper in the other movies. But to me, that was the first appearance of Deadpool on screen. You know what I mean? Like he played yeah. Not Frank Drake. He wasn't Drake. He played Hannibal King.
Yeah.
And he was that right there was the blueprint. That was the blueprint for what Deadpool went on to be, man. Just those rapid fire quips and man, that quick wit, and he was just going nuts with it, man. It was he was fun. He was awesome in that movie.
Well, and weirdly enough, I think that was Jessica Biel's best acting.
Probably.
You listen. You may not be wrong. You may not be wrong there.
Because she was like this hyper serious character, and she did kill it. Well, I will say, I'll give her flowers for PCM too, the Next Generation. She was really good at that. She was really good.
Yeah.
At that. But I don't know, man. That stuff just like hits differently.
Yeah.
It's on my to-do list. Thank you. It's on my watch list.
Yeah, you got to do it. Listen, you got to do Blade, and you got to do Blade 2. Blade 2 is done by that's directed by Guillermo del Toro. So just to give you a little idea, yeah, a horror master, you know, behind the camera for that one.
Which also,
you know,
Norman
horror
Reedus.
master in charge.
I love Norman.
Because Norman Reedus was great in 2. And that was
absolutely Scud. He played Scud. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the second thing I had seen him in, because I had seen Boondock Saints by that point. I was saying,
you're a well-cultured guy.
Boondock Saints.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's St. Patty's Day. Everybody's Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boondock Saints is thanks to my boy Mike. My boy Mike, he put me on the Boondock Saints. He said, "Yo, boy, you gotta watch this thing." So I said, "Oh, no doubt, I got you." And I watched it, man. It was so I had so much fun with it. But yeah, we had
way more than I should.
I love that movie. Watched way too many times.
let's see. What else we got? Like anything else? Anything else you guys are thinking when you think about summer movies and summerween?
I'll probably think of something right before I go to bed too. That's what how it always
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
I'll type it in the chat later.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do tend to
Yeah.
think
So
from Friday the 13th that's dressed as a Native American a lot, but I can't tell if we're supposed to see that he's so stupid or if it's actually like the director not being that stupid. You know, that's
I
the
like
only
that though.
for
I
some
like
reason.
those combinations.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a director commentary or if it's a total misfire.
so
I got a lot on my list,
yeah.
so
So
I definitely got homework.
check. Yeah, that listen. The summer's just now getting started. So everybody, if you haven't seen any of the movies that everybody here was talking about, do yourself a favor and check them out. There's a bunch of dope films on everyone's list here. The summer's just now getting started. You know, it hasn't gotten too hot here. We had some 90-degree days here in New York City, but it's pretty much now really nice. We don't have the humidity that we had a few weeks ago, so it's really feeling good outside. If you're in the shade, you feel amazing. If you're in the sun, you feel the heat, but it's
Love
bearable. But summer's just starting, so check out some of these movies. Be careful which one of these movies you know. Some of these movies here, be careful if you're gonna watch it before you go to the beach because it may haunt you. It may haunt you, but yeah. Listen, Summerween is here. It's June 24th. Summerween 26 is upon us, and let's have a good time with it. Everybody, I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming on out and spending your time with us. You could be anywhere else. You could be doing anything else, and you're hanging out here with us. And John, I want to thank you once again for gracing us with your presence and giving us your expertise and everything that you brought to this conversation, all of these films, all this perspective. Thank you so much for that. What do you got going on? I hear a certain little group are going to have some episodes coming out soon. What's going on with Under the Floorboards? Talk to us.
New episodes. There's actually one that's supposed to be out today. I don't think YouTube uploaded it properly, so I'm gonna have to deal with that after this. But we are back on track. I've had a lot of shit that I've had to deal with recently, which we're good. Everything's fine. Just the joys of home ownership and teaching yourself some stuff and like a bunch of stuff there in many between. But next week we have a very exciting announcement about the next short film. So be ready for that. Yeah, new episodes, new projects, and I think we're about to start shooting some stuff for the award show this year. So I'm really excited for that.
Everybody, go check out Under the Floorboards. Check out their award shows. Their award shows are amazing, and they're really giving you a lot of movies to watch. They're really enlightening you on a lot of things that are really under the radar, and some dope creators that are putting some dope ideas together and putting them on film for us to watch. Like go back and watch Under the Floorboards as a show because all of their episodes are amazing. John and Eric, they do a great job. They do a great job talking to filmmakers and actors and producers, writers, directors, all of these people in the industry and their projects. And then when you watch the award shows, they take it to another level, and they're really paying tribute and putting a spotlight on the really dope films. There's a lot of dope films coming out there that we never heard of. Like I wouldn't know about any of these movies. I'm a horror guy. I wouldn't know about any of these movies if it wasn't for Under the Floorboards. You know what I mean? So thank you guys so much for what you do. And you bring a spotlight to all of these dope creators and dope film projects that deserve to be noticed, deserve to be seen. Thank you so much for what you do. You're a soldier for the underground. You know what I mean? So thank you for that, and
Appreciate
thank you for for sure, man. I'm happy to be aligned with yourself. You and John really do a great job, and I'm giving you your flowers. I'm giving you your props because if you weren't doing it, Aaron. I know Aaron A&B Horror. He brings a spotlight as well. But so your award show really takes it to the next level where these films that I heard you guys talk about, and I'm like, oh shit, that's right. Oh, this one did the best special effects. This one had the best, all the different statistical categories. And you had some people that swept the awards. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I gotta watch this. So a lot of these films that I saw and I really enjoyed was because of you. You know what I mean? So thank you for everything you do. Keep doing it. I know you got a lot going on, home ownership, everything you got going on. Life is happening. We live in some crazy times, but continue to push forward. Continue doing this because we appreciate you, and these creatives definitely appreciate you because they're not really getting shown love from everybody else. So continue to be a soldier of the underground. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we're going nowhere.
Yeah, awesome.
John's like,
that's what
that's it. I'm done.
yeah,
I'm good. I'm
that's
here.
that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Okay, Storm. How about you? How's everything? What you got going on? Thank you so much for joining us. Number one, thanks for coming on. This was the victory lap because you got the win tonight. Congratulations, and you came through and you showed up. So thank you so much. What's going on in your world?
Nothing really. I mean, right now we're big into softball season, so Lexi is out here doing things. So she has a tournament this weekend that I'm going to be at for Saturday and Sunday, and then she goes away in July for like 2 weeks for the New York State Championship. So my life is softball mom right now, amongst doing all these movies that I have to catch up on that I just wrote down on my little handy dandy list. So yeah, I don't know. And me and Paige are working on something that you guys will see eventually. But we can't really.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Awesome. And people can follow you on IG. What's your IG?
Oh, it's Queen. Hold on, I have to. I should probably put it down on this thing over here, right? But
yeah.
Queen of Horror 6819.
Queen of Horror 6819. And do you still have a Facebook group or Facebook horror group? Do you still have one of those?
Yes, it's Horror Goons with the Z. You can find that on there.
Horror Goons on Facebook. Join that community. It's a bunch of dope community members in there, man. They're deep and they're ready to creep. So go join that and say what's up to Storm. Say, yo, Storm, what's going on? Paige.
Hi.
The Princess of Pain, what the deal is? What's going on? What's going on in your world? Talk to people.
Just working, waiting for our events, working on some stuff with Stormy. We're not going to talk about it yet because when you talk about things, it ruins it, right? So we're going to keep it till the first episode. But that's really it,
Awesome. I'm excited. Thank you so much for joining us today and adding your unique flair to the panel as usual. The panel of Paige is the panel of pain. So thank you so much. And thank you for all of your input. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. The spectacular, the sensational Sam. What is going on? Talk to us. Talk to the people.
As I fix my septum ring. It was attractive.
There you go.
That's bothering me. I'm enjoying my summer because I'm not working in the summer. So yay. Go me. Finally got a peace of mind. But it's going to be a busy summer. It's an exciting summer. Because if I counted correctly so far, it's 5 separate films happening this summer. So I'm excited.
Oh,
amazing.
Let's go.
So
sounds to me like it's another summer of Sam.
You were fantastic in it, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We actually have a Seed and Spark out right now for one of the films, hopefully, if everything goes correctly, for the suffering. We're almost at our goal. Then everything else is set in stone, and I just patiently wait and memorize all these scripts. So, good time. I'm excited.
You
But I'm
always kill
also,
it, Sam. I can't wait to see you slay.
Yes.
thank you. I really appreciate you guys, and like I really mean it when I say it like a broken record, but I enjoy going on a live with all of you on Wednesdays. It's just a nice little family and like little get together, you know, and it just makes me feel motivated and inspired and gives me hope. So thank you guys and everybody in the comments too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody in the comments, thank you so much. Listen, we got to all get together. And whether we go to Jones Beach, whether we go down the shore, whether we do, so we got to do something this summer. We got to watch some movies. We got to go do some summer shit. You know what I mean? We got to do something. In between time,
Build a
maybe Sam,
sandcastle.
in between takes, yeah, build a sandcastle. We can do whatever, you know.
Yes.
But Summerween is upon us, so let's get busy. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much. Everybody in the chat, I can't see you because I'm on my phone. I don't have the computer or nothing like that. So, you know, I'm a caveman when it comes to this technology. So I'm happy for all you bearing with me, and thank you four on this panel for carrying the weight of this old man. You know, because I'm completely out of my element with this. You know, so thank you so much for holding it down. Thank you for spending the time with us, and thank you for talking Summerween. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, all of our followers, everybody who's watching live, everybody who's watching on the run back. Thank you so much. Give us a follow, and also before you leave here tonight, come back on Friday and check us out because this Friday is a Friday free for all. So come back 9 p.m. Eastern time this Friday, right here. We're gonna be here. We got a few guests on here. We're gonna have we're gonna have Jackie and Kendall from the Terra Nova podcast. We're gonna have them on here. We're gonna have there's a movie coming out. They have an Indiegogo of a film called Trash Queen. So we're gonna have Gabby and Emily here. They're the two women behind this film. They're gonna be on here too to talk about that project this Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern time. The Friday night free for all Horror 365. Be there or be square. I know it's Friday. I know it's summertime. People got things they want to do. You want to go party. You want to go do this. We'll do that. Oh, come check us out for a little bit. You know, we come on 9 o'clock. You know, the party starts at 10 or 10:30, whatever time. So in between that time, come say what's up to us. Come say hi in the chat. Come hit a like,
Supposed to rain
hit the follow,
anyway.
share it out to somebody. Oh, it's supposed to rain. So listen, we got your sunshine right here. Come hang out with us, man. It's gonna be a good time, and we're gonna see some dope content creators and some dope women who are putting this project. They got this project, this Trash Queen, together, and we're gonna have some more content creators come on and join us too. It's a Friday night free for all. You know how that goes. It's unscripted. It's off the hook. It's no topic off the table. It's gonna be a good time. Thank you guys so much. Much love, peace, love, and horror. Shout out to everybody tomorrow night. Check out the Horror Flick Chase, 7 p.m. on Instagram. Check out the Whole Damn Enchilada podcast, also 7 o'clock on YouTube, on Facebook. That's Slick Rick over there. What else we got going on? Shout out to the Almighty Fear Circus. Shout out to Under the Floorboards, John right next to me, and Eric. Shout out to the Killer Point of View podcast. Shout out to Terrorific Brandon. Excuse me. Shout out to Our Life of Horror, Brendan and Sam. Shout out to them. Much love to you guys. Miss you guys. Shout out to everybody in Opening Kill podcast. Shout out to Opening Kill podcast. Shout out to Blake and Eggs. Shout out to who am I missing here? Horror Flick Chicks. Shout out to the Horror Flick Chicks. Much love, Sandra, Sonia, Angie. Much love to you girls. You're kicking ass. You're doing wonderful things. Check them out on YouTube. Check them out on IG. Who else am I missing? I'm missing somebody here. Who else am I missing? Shout out to A&B Horror Movies, Aaron's Horror. Shout out. The whole Almighty Fear Circuit. John, who else am I missing? Paige, who else am I missing? Help me out here. Help out this old man. Help out this punch drunk.
The whole damn enchilada. Yes.
The whole
damn enchilada podcast.
Horror.
Who else? Who else? Who else? Who am I missing? Anybody that I missed, I'm sorry if I missed you. It's all love. I didn't do it on purpose. You could beat me up when you see me. And much love to everybody. All right. This was another episode of Horror 365 Live. We were talking about the rise of Summerween and what it is today. Thank you so much for joining us. Much love. Peace. See
Good
you
night,
guys on Friday
everybody.
night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Good night, everybody. Peace.
Peace out, Cub
Peace
Scout.
out, Cub Scout.
Later, Gators.
That
There we go.
was good.
Hey, I can make an end of it. Oh,
We are still live. We are still live. Hey, everybody. Bye, everybody.
I'll see you soon.